They got their asses kicked. We unfortunately lost but he didn't die for nothing because we got a finger from that disciple. That sounds so weird when you say it. No, we got one of the fingers to pull Bull back, but we're gonna just destroy that right quick.
Yeah, you just got a finger, all right. We just don't know from who.
Died, but we got a finger.
Died, but we have a finger. Pros.
Around the neck of Belek, the druid, was a finger which you saw in a dream speaking to the darkness. Near the well of oblivion, deep within the earth or some unforspeakable place. Out of Ur's bag crawls Umar. What does Umar look like? As has perished in the final fight.
Omar resembles a blue cobalt. Small, skinny. Well, skinny, yeah, she's been eating everything ever had in his bag. Kind of pissed off as he witnessed everything through the bag. A lightning, then a darkened thumb to the chest.
7.
What do you guys do?
I wonder what happened.
What happened is, big guy overextended himself, and now we are down a substantial teammate.
Ur's hulking body is in the center of the hallway. It is gone. This cold-blooded body has gone to ice cold. Deep beneath the earth, the stone hallways of this ancient temple stand silent in their own vigil.
Do we have to pay child support now?
What, you're gonna pay Min?
I mean,
Yes.
if you want.
She is the bad parent.
Bruh, you're the one that died.
Who killed the kids before? That's on your hand permanently.
Anyway,
Wait, does that mean do we have to call child services then?
I don't know. Do we? What do we do with him? Because we can just leave him here, but also we can't carry him out because.
Yes, leave the child alone.
Not the child, Ur's body.
Okay.
Obviously, we're taking the child with
Omar
us.
is going to ignore everyone and start using a carbon knife had in his bag to cut Ur's skull out of his scaly hide.
Alrighty.
You see
I
this
guess
kobold
I could-
pull a knife out that it must have had in its bag. Begins to chop Ur's head off. Kanan looks and says, well, what do you expect?
I mean, I guess we could
Not
still
that, but
carry the. At least I could try to carry the body out.
What are you doing, little one? Kanan says.
Take master. Take a skull. We'll remember.
Ah,
all right.
Keep
enough.
small one away.
From you or the body?
Keep small one away from Master Corpse.
who's the small one?
You.
I'm taller than you. What the heck? What do you mean small one?
Compared to the rest of us, you're kind of short, buddy.
What is your size again?
Me?
Yes,
I'm 5'7".
same as me. So what you
You're
mean?
a dwarf. What do you mean?
I had a growth spurt. What you mean? That's why I was confused.
He's
The
been
whole time.
eating his
What?
veggies and drinking his milk.
What?
He's been drinking centaur milk.
That's why I'm confused. Like, what are you talking about?
You're just a Goliath dwarf. All right. He's talking about the dwarf, buddy.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you heard everything outside of the bag, but my name is Min. What can I call you?
Lima.
Nice to meet
We
you.
Cobalt don't have names. Master gave name.
Oh, he named you. Aw. He has a heart.
Well,
No beat no more.
your master
No,
fought
don't-
well in the final fight against this creature. The hulking, like, tree is in here, too. In the map. You know, it's probably, like, over here somewhere. And it's
Tree's
like,
still here,
it's
okay.
dead branches, like, lean over. It fills almost the entire width of the hallway.
Let's burn it.
No. I mean, anyone other but you, probably, because you probably hurt other people, but...
New murder hobo has been detected.
You murder hobo.
I'm
Okay.
so
Kanan looks
murder
over
hobo
at
from wanting to burn the tree.
Kanan looks over at Min and says, "Should we say a vigil? Or something for this creature? Who fought so bravely for us?"
What would he usually say?
He just ate a lot.
Bring more meat.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, that would be the best way to,
Master told me things as you slept.
yeah.
Master
And?
told, when one brother falls, the other feasts to gain strength.
That was a thing he did say.
Yeah.
But you know brothers.
Just you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's fair.
feast and gain strength. We'll sit around here and wait. I'm pretty sure there's other stuff we can look around at.
Well, I could use a new pair of boots.
Keep away!
Kanan, that's
You're
unnecessary.
no brothers!
Are we gonna let this hide just go right to waste, though? This is some fine hide.
Fam, he just died not that long ago.
God rest his soul.
Oh my gosh.
Ye go back to Gaia, Great Earth Mother.
He taught you a good amount deal.
He don't sleep much.
No, I don't reckon he did.
Yeah.
He kept telling me same. Find Earth and find Gaia. Bring back home.
Hmm.
Always return home with the Tower of Gaia. But he no go home.
Pretty sure he's going home now.
Well,
With respect to the afterlife.
No Gaia. No home.
Is that why you take his skull?
I take skull and finish for him. Bring back.
That's commemorable.
well,
Welcome to the team. All the
You don't-
same.
yeah. And I know you don't want me to like touch him, but how are we supposed to bury him if I'm the only one who can technically carry him?
No take.
Leave him here.
When Gaia return, Earth will take her.
So just okay.
Sounds straightforward enough.
Yeah.
Well, let him find Gaia again and eat more meat.
Yeah.
We'll keep eat. We'll grow strong.
Do you
Then we'll
want,
kill the small one.
No, hold on a minute.
uh,
No killing within the party. We got a mission we gotta do.
No tell mission. Erto only get Tower of Gaia.
Also, if I told you that
Erd told me you're a small dog.
and yet I'm big enough to literally cleave you in two. Do not test me.
Umir know magic. You know, kill Umir.
Magic. Interesting. 7.
Yes.
Would you mind cutting out the tree so we can go through with your handy axe?
I don't really have the axe. I gave that to way back when. Let me just grab that. If I can.
Yes, I suggest we take his items, if he had any. He's not going to use them anymore.
Anything that Ulmar can't carry.
Yeah. So I'll take my great axe back now.
Add it to your sheet.
I'd like to take my things back.
What else did have on him of value?
Character sheet, real quick.
As you guys are doing the proper D&D way, which is, well, time to loot.
Did I find anything else on the druid while he's looking?
He had a 50-foot rope, a spear, a hunting trap with chain, 5 javelins, and the great axe.
Which is now mine again.
He also had 4 jugs of the goblin soup, a barrel of grain, and 1 bearskin, and a crude message out of hide.
Neat.
Roll a d20 investigation roll, min.
Okay.
Where did my Tailspire application go? Okay.
4.
Fortunately, too low, but you did find the finger that you saw in the dream.
There it is.
Did he have a ring of any sort?
A ring? No.
Somebody start collecting those. Okay.
He was married?
Or I'm going to check the corpse. Investigate the corpse of the dead dwarf.
Min already rolled on it. She rolled a 3.
Right. He wants to try his hand on it as well.
Go ahead and roll. You take off his boots.
20.
Natural 20.
Jesus.
I take everything he
roll
had
a D100.
I take everything that Min couldn't see because she's a blind bitch.
71.
Ooh.
Upon his head, maybe in his furrowed Durgar brow, covered by strands of locks and so forth, you find something buried in the head, overlooked by Min as Min was kind of checking his chest for symbols of the darkness. You find something glowing black on his head. It appears to be a crown of thorns. It glows slightly. You can add it to your sheet if you wish. It would need to be identified. As you roll a natural 20. What else do you guys do?
I'll just add that in other positions.
Yeah.
I'll start cutting this tree.
You take the axe from you begin chopping down the tree. It just takes about 5 minutes to chop it through with your dwarven strength.
Would this be considered kind of like a short rest?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll add 10 minutes to the timer. The hallway is cleared. The tree isn't normal, Zevin. It's something's wrong with it. You know, it was completely alive. It was like, if you remember, the toad, the giant toad, and Belek were riding on the tree.
Does Bella have a alchemic supply kit?
No, but I think Kanan does.
I can put him on. His hand on it.
Well, you need something?
Give me
one?
one make spell. One make spell.
I don't know if we can trust this kobold yet. What do you think, Min?
Well, obviously Ur trusted him, so...
And he didn't slit our throats at night.
Exactly. So, you can trust him.
What do you say, Zevin? Should we give him an alchemy kit? He did talk about poisoning you.
I mean, despite all that, this guy was treated as Ur's child, and I will honor Ur's wishes, keep this guy alive. Even if he does want to kill me, that might be a bad thing. But let's see how it goes.
Cut your beard off when you sleep.
See, look at him. He's already thinking of murder, just like Ur. Anyway.
He doesn't seem to be talking about food, though, in the same sense.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. Yeah.
Then
welcome to
why don't we look at that meat bag and see if there's any meat left?
No more unclean. No more meat. No more meat.
All right, little one. Kanan rummages through his supplies, and he hands you the alchemy kit.
He sticks his entire head and starts skimming through it, just tossing stuff out of it.
You hear like shattering of like beakers and glass on the stone floor.
And he's going to look for a pearl worth 100 gold, 100 gold, and a owl's feather.
I believe Casper has that. Casper, do you mind handing that over to our new friend? Casper doesn't say anything. I'm assuming he hands you over the pearl while he's AFK. Or he's just listening in. Casper hands it over to you. Because it was given to him by Dunby. It was a black pearl that they found on the high seas. Yep.
Umar is going to cast Identify.
You going to use a spell slot?
Yep.
On what?
Spell slot. On the Crown of Thorns.
Awesome. You cast it. You start enchanting. Do the incantations as you wave the pearl. The pearl has a slight glow to it. It's a glowing divine crown that can cast Wall of Fire. At 8th level, once. The DC is 14, and it's worth 2,000 gold pieces.
Can you add that to my inventory?
I will add it to the Discord, and then you can add it to your inventory.
Okay, cool.
It's a basic
shiny.
These items that have like one-time uses, they're called relics. And you guys, I believe, have some of these relics already. You just haven't used them, correct? They might, if you pick up these items that have quote-unquote, like I said, one-time uses, they're called relics. So it's a relic that you have.
We do?
I don't know. I might be thinking about the other game as well. Sorry.
Well, I have 4 jade statues, so I assume that's something along the lines of that.
I know we have a sesh, and I know we got some things, but
where to, man?
What were we talking about again?
We're going ahead. Zevin has cleared a path.
Yes, we are.
Okay, we're just going to do Theater of the Mind, pretty much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
As the dungeon has pretty much been cleared out.
Okay.
You go to, like, a large... You open up the doorway where and Kanan went, and I believe Dunby as well. And you see a large gate. The twigs and roots are piled on the floor of this sagging chamber. The collapsed southern wall opens to a vast cavern. There's luminescent fungus of the rough walls and high roof loom over the twilight grove of the sticky briars, bushes, and saplings, and other woody plants. Ruined walls and hollow towers protrude from the briars. So it's like a large cavern where some of the fine masonry of the temple ends and something has been moved. Someone can make an Arcana roll if they wish to, if they are proficient in Arcana.
I am not proficient. Is anyone else proficient?
You should not be asking me.
Ulmar, are you proficient in Arcana or no?
Yes.
As Flip-Flop tries to talk, but he walks through the school. I'm just asking Ulmar if he is, though. I don't know if Ulmar is.
I am proficient in 2 seconds, so it was a rough
well, he's not proficient in Arcana, but he's got a +3 to it.
Yeah, you have to be
He's
proficient.
speaking to us from beyond the grave.
I didn't kill him yet.
I think Flip-Flop just said he was.
Yeah, I'll roll for Flip-Flop.
Okay. Oh, he just rolled.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
He's rolling on his mobile phone.
There you
Flip-Flop
go.
rolls a 12. The DC is actually, I believe, 10. Someone must use the move Earth spell, right, to clear out this Earth in here. Moving around Earth and shifting it around. It seems like it. The caverns are not perfect by any means, but it makes sense that Belek had somehow extended the cavern in this direction. It's pretty expansive, and it's strange, though, that the plants are even able to grow down here, as the only source of light are these strange glowing fungus plants. What do you guys do?
That there.
Umar, you notice the plants, though.
one of the glowing plants.
Add it to your sheet, Flip-Flop. Umar, also, you notice it too. Like, these are common. The deeper that you go down into the Underdark, or whatever you want to call this, beneath the earth here. And these plants have certain alchemical purposes. At least they do, like poisons and potions can be made of them. And that's why you were so important to the clan. Before they were all slaughtered, of course, by
You mean Min? Min's most killed quite a few before her.
I killed less than her.
He saw everything.
You shut up.
Saw everything.
You shut up. And nothing else for you. Shut up.
You're a terrible parent.
It's your
Boomer
child.
will never call you mom.
Not me. Your child.
Boomer will never call you mom.
That's okay.
What do you guys do?
I call you grandmother.
The lovebirds are fighting again. This is nice.
Screw you, Seven. He's gonna poison you.
Seven, no more heals for you.
You're gonna get poisoned and no heals.
I thought you were giving me heals.
Let's see.
Only is gonna pick up as many mushrooms as he can.
Roll an investigation roll, or I'm sorry, Ulmar.
Does he get like an advantage because he's familiar with these mushrooms?
I was gonna say, can I give him advantage because I'm proficient? So
yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage.
As well. All right.
Since Casper is there helping you picking out the mushrooms, Casper's
Another
picked up
20.
one of them. Natural 20 and a natural 1. Casper seems to be a little intoxicated as he grabs one of them. Yeah, you find something to craft like a pretty awesome potion. I don't know what you want to do with it.
Well,
what type of potion do you want to craft?
Well, I can make one random potion, and I just need someone to drink it to gain the effect.
I'll make it cooler. Let me take a look here.
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh, good God.
Let me see if I can pull up my random potion table.
You not know how much last time I had some ale?
Yeah, I remember. You try to outdrink her and it fucking failed.
I know how to make ale.
Do you make good ale?
I remember there's ale upstairs with a frost spirit in it. Like,
no, not that one. We're not going back there. No,
my lips are dry. My palate is empty. And y'all don't got a single
don't make you ale.
You sound like you're gonna drink an IPA real soon.
No,
when did Seven get a southern accent though?
No deserve.
No, I like it. It's cool. Keep the southern. It's great.
Here's a cool potion, Sorry, I'm gonna keep calling you until I forget. Ulmar. Is that how you say your name?
Supposed to be Ulamar, but alright.
Ulamar? Okay, cool.
Ulamar.
I'm very bad with names. Ulamar. You find you're able to craft. You have to craft it though. You have the ingredients now to make a potion of mind reading.
I volunteer as tribute.
No drink for you. You go cold turkey.
Oh.
Hey. Fine.
Only poison for you. Only drink.
Wait, does Zevin get a southern accent when he's sober?
Yes.
Don't read too into it, funny boy.
I'm gonna force this potion onto men.
What?
Drink.
Why?
Drink.
What is it?
He shrugged his shoulders.
It's a drink.
You don't know what it is, and you're trying to get me to drink it?
Drink.
What you got to lose?
A shit ton of health if I'm not careful enough.
And you get the experience of the drink.
No kill. Only want to kill small man.
Apparently him and I are the same size, so that's kind of concerning.
Being the smallest here, I'm very concerned.
Oh, that's right. Flip Flop is the smallest.
Well, kill one with beard. Kill one with beard.
Okay.
Yes. No kill you. Drink. He's gonna keep on shoving it into your right in your leg.
You're just gonna forcefully do it anyway.
Does it look like it's something that's gonna hurt me?
It's a purple potion swirling with a bit of gold in it.
Yeah, I'm not drinking that.
Drink. It won't. No kill. No hurt.
No hurt. If you hurt the healer, you're screwed. Fuck it, sure.
Look at it this way, it's a test of faith if he can actually run with us. Otherwise, if it does hurt you, we kill him.
Kills me.
I'll hit you
yeah,
with
sure, I'll drink it.
I'll hit
Fuck
you with
it.
rain feeblement 3 times and you'll die instantly.
What happens?
Well, she is able to hear the thoughts of everyone around them.
Don't give me the Superman effect, please.
Too late. You get to hear everyone's dirty little secret.
You gain the detect thought spell.
What is the radius on that? So I'm kind of curious if I just walk around.
Requires concentration. It lasts for 1 minute, 30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
So you can hear everyone's thought. Zevin is thinking about alcohol. Ulamar is thinking about killing Zevin. Flip Flop is thinking about robbing everyone. You can hear the voice of the god saying, God, these guys are idiots.
Do I hear any of the thoughts of if there's other creatures around, or is it just
make a perception roll?
Okay. That's a 6. I'm rolling so low.
Wow,
you don't detect any. You're walking around this underground grove, and there's rubbled stone, and you don't know what was going on here. You find piles of compost. You find where the large tree maybe sat and was uprooted. All that's left is mounds of overturned soil. The detect thought spell goes down after you guys are searching the area for a while. The compost has bones of other creatures in it. Different types of creatures.
Umira is confused. No go boom. Must fix.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
What do you guys do?
Stronger potion. Make stronger potion. Make
what the drink tastes like.
Burn.
Just for pure curiosity, Casper's gonna look if there's any gnome bones.
Make an investigation roll. Or, I'm sorry, make a medicine check. Do you want me to roll for you, buddy? I'll roll for Casper since he's kind of lagged. If I roll a 4 with Casper, he doesn't. You're unable to identify. The bones are too far gone, covered with rotten decay. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. What do you guys do?
We go. We don't stay here.
You want to leave already? We just got here.
No one die. Unless take small man with beard with him.
I agree with small lizard.
Men, now that we've killed off this Belek figure, the Goblin King above might be appreciative of our work.
Bonar hisses at the noise. No like goblin. No like goblin.
We don't have a way to hide the kobold, though.
I mean, he could just, stay back. He like hide behind men or flip-flop and just hide with him around the corner.
Where did Dundee
I'm behind
go?
you with knives. Latched on.
It's goblins running upstairs completely now. There's no way to hide him anymore.
I mean,
Right.
or we could take the meat bag that has, put him in the bag, and then...
Bag is pretty much double your size, Evan. Who's gonna carry it?
Kanan.
Or perhaps we use the fact that we've slain Belek to...
We could say that Ulmar killed Belek.
yeah.
I got
Maybe
it.
it might incite a peace between the goblins and the kobolds.
And that shaman promised me that she would help me see the vision of my boy.
Find Tower of Gaia! Find Tower of Gaia!
I got it. I know how we can get through this without,
Good guess.
hey, hear me out now. We could tell the goblins that with your mighty magical powers, before died, you somehow transferred his consciousness into Ulamar, and then here he is. Reborn.
Stupid. No!
Do you think
You
there's
got
a
a
way we
better
could just
idea, small
slip
boy?
around the goblins and kind of just exit?
Find another path. Don't want goblins. Goblins will kill Ulmar.
They will. Let's find another way around. I think we should be able to.
Shadow's here.
I don't know. We went through all this work to, get some sort of reward, and we're just gonna walk away from it.
Do you have an invisibility spell?
I still think we could convince them that Ulamar helped us slay a greater enemy than the kobolds themselves.
That's if Ulamar actually wants to even come with us to even meet them.
Ulmar, follow! Kill
Okay.
man with beard.
He's a part of the crew now.
Ulamar
Yes.
makes a survival roll.
Oh, what? Oh,
What?
that's a problem.
Now
From
one.
what?
Oh no, that's bad.
No.
3 stacks of exhaustion, doesn't it?
He just got
And down he goes.
Is that
Pick
you?
another character.
Well, I do have another character waiting, and he wants to kill 3 of you already.
What?
I did
Not me,
nothing.
right?
I told you, Ur's characters just want to kill people. That's it.
Oh no, he's the older brother.
This
What do you guys do?
Umir got an idea.
Yeah. What's your idea?
Go make neat ingredients. Make.
And this be for
Make
cloak.
Okay.
I'm still kind of trying to figure out the purpose, but all right.
Ulmar is going to look into the bag. Once again, start pulling out ingredients from ink, hide leather, jewels, and he's going to use a knife and cut a large chunk of Ur's hide.
Okay.
So we leave the grove and we go back, and Ulmar wants to cut a part of Ur's hide off, correct?
Yep. He's going to start. He's going to need it.
As you approach Ur's body, you hear the rats already skittering off. They've already started to try to get at him.
Oh, no, thank you.
Ur joins Gaia soon.
Ulamar, do you mind if I ask you a question? Kanan says. I did want you to make me a nice pair of boots, if possible, out of this fine skin.
No!
You're cutting it already, though. You're going to make a hide.
Ur joins Gaia.
Ah, fine.
Isn't Gaia the god of the land? The boots would be walking on the land.
Oh, you just want to use Ur. You always use Ur. No fight for selves.
I feel like we know the. I feel like we're talking about two different types of Urs.
Now, if I remember correctly, Ur would love to offer his body back to us.
Oh my god.
He always did want us to consume his body. This is just
See?
our way of
You know brothers. You know fight with.
I'm pretty sure we did fight beside him.
Yeah.
Can I because I'm looking at my character sheet and I'm now a genius. Can I start casting floating disc as a ritual?
Oh, good God.
Yes, you start casting a spell. You kneel down and you start casting a spell. What is Ulamar doing? Is he cutting the hide off of Ur and doing something?
And he only needs a small, a good portion for about his own size.
You'd still need to make a survival roll for Ur's body.
He did.
For that?
No, that was in that one for something else. He has to make another roll.
Oh.
All right. 9/11.
Ur's hide is pretty. Ur's hide is pretty tough. I make a counter roll. I roll a 13. It's pretty difficult. 10 minutes to go by and you're able to cut off something, but it's not as perfect or what you need. You need to go to a leather worker's place. To really tan it.
He only need that bit. He doesn't need to tan it or anything.
You got it.
Ulamar needs about 8 minutes, nearly 30 minutes to craft this.
We're gonna wait in this godforsaken place.
Well,
I mean, we've already been here for half a day. This is already normal for us.
No complain.
I'm not complaining.
Down the grove.
I'll go back to the grove, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, I could just cleave that arm in twain. You can just carry it.
The disc comes up as it's been 10 minutes. What are you trying to carry, Casper? You guys see the disc come up and begin to carry Ur, and Kanan says, "Can we go now?"
I don't see no reason why we should stay.
With this body, Ulamar, with this body, I'm sure Dunby would also agree that we could also we have enough food now to make it to the pyramid.
Good God.
Oh my, we're poison all!
Oh my.
How'd this turn from...
No touch!
Well, technically we aren't touching them.
No belong!
Oh, good God.
To be fair, he don't belong here either, boy.
No, belong to you.
Oh, okay.
To Gaia.
What do you guys do?
Ur's body's going to follow me now, so Ulamar, if you want to craft this thing,
Ulamar is
jump
on top of Earth's chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say jump on the disc. Min, did you want to explore this grove a bit further with me? At least find the end of it.
Yeah.
There might be something waiting back there for us.
Yeah, I think so as well.
While you guys are while Flip Flop is carrying Ur, you'll see Ulamar stitching Ur's hide combined with the black ink and the small gems.
It's been about, so you guys want to have the disc, Ulamar's on there crafting it. We're going to go back to this like strange grove and investigate it a little bit more.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if we can.
Flip Flop makes an investigation roll. Is anybody else helping him? Ulamar is busy.
Yeah.
I am proficient.
Roll with advantage, Flip Flop.
Woo!
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
That is a 16.
The
Terrible.
grove, I've kind of already described it. It's odd. It's more dirt and earth. The trees are odd. Half alive, half dead. But nothing more than that. You guys spend about, I'm going to say, the 8 minutes just searching around the grove for particular things. Nothing else of note, really, here. Just uprooted creatures. Whatever Belek was doing here is done. Ulamar crafts the cloak. What is the cloak, and what do you do?
Ulamar has crafted the cloak of Elvenkin. What's that being with a green hue for our nature? It has a blue hue combined with Ur's toughened scales.
You give it to someone or use it for yourself?
He is going to use it for himself to hide and get past the goblins.
What a genius!
Okay.
He's going to use his hide to hide.
Awesome.
Quick question. Is there anything inside this grove that I can use technically for like drinks and stuff?
You go and like
You drink poison. Drink poison.
You said you could brew alcohol. Could you?
Umar can.
How long would it take to brew some?
Full day. Full day.
Full day? Okay. Let's do that when we get out of here.
Small man with beard, no drop.
Seven goes up and like knocks on some of the trees, and they're kind of like half hollow. They're not like cactuses or anything like that.
Yes. This is it. This is the good stuff right here.
God.
What do you do, Seven?
Weird.
I'm gonna take a beaker out of my kit. I'm gonna use my axe. Gonna take the edge of it, jab it in there, dig a hole to make it spout out.
Didn't already try this last week?
I don't recall.
Yeah, he stuck his axe in it and nothing came out. I was hoping it would bleed or something. But nope.
Zevin makes a d20 roll.
Alright.
Just a d20 roll, just a raw d20 roll, and sees what happens. If he rolls high, something good happens. If he rolls low, something maybe bad happens.
Time to see what Mama got cooked up in here.
The dice is rolled. A 13.
That is yeah.
Ulamar knows because he was in Ura's backpack. And so it's the same result. There's no effect.
No.
Stupid small man with beard.
I know there's something good in here. Why you gotta be like this?
No good, no good, no good, no brains.
No brains.
Do you have anything good to come up with this situation, or are you just here to insult me?
Probably did insult you, but
Cut open skull, see no brain.
This
was
comes
Earth's
from the
brain like a
child that was
walnut?
on death's door not that long ago. Yeah, got
actually-
nothing to say, do you?
I take with. But you know. No, you need snootering.
Mind you, if it
What?
wasn't for if it wasn't for the rest of us, you wouldn't even be with us right now.
needs what?
No. We stay then I keep Cobalt family. But no, you guys kill brothers, kill sisters, kill elders.
Correction. Men did that. We didn't do squat.
My
I'm
apologies.
gonna like slink away a little bit because I did a little bit too. Like,
I'm gonna just walk away with.
It's like
walking away.
no,
Not a part of this.
Walking away.
Nope.
As you
Hey,
walk
hey,
away,
that
flip
was-
flop, the disc follows you, right? With Ur's giant body.
And it just like Ulmar just pointing.
Shit.
I wanted to ask too, the slaver mark on is it still there now that he's dead?
He
Good
doesn't have a head
question.
anymore.
Yeah, but his skull's been removed, right?
Yeah, pretty much Ulmar
I mean,
just
it's still
wearing
be
it
on the
like
flesh, right?
like an overgrown backpack. He just carrying and holding it and wrap it around his back.
The skull
I'm-
of is on the backpack.
No,
I'm
he's like
definitely
he's using it like a
prestidigitating
makeshift backpack.
the blood and the smell off of that. Like,
He just hollowed out the whole thing in the head, just the brain, the guts, the blood. It's just there.
So gross.
Backpack.
Ulmar will take Take to Tower of Gaia. We'll take complete mission, then bring home. Ulmar does.
I feel like Dunby's just gonna corrupt this child when he comes
This poor child.
back.
What do you guys do?
Eh.
yeah, can I tell from the flesh that remains if the mark's still there, or has it faded out now that he's died?
It is still there.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That's very interesting.
That's interesting.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Min still has a mark, and
Kanan.
Kanan
Yeah.
does as well, and that's it.
Because I was just thinking, because we've got this feather that does the remove curse.
That's true. The relic.
You could remove it from Kanan.
What about yourself?
One more branding on me is not going to do anything.
So in other words, you're saying which curse would it target?
It's
Ulmar
not a
don't
curse.
understand. Ulmar don't understand. What curse? What curse?
You'll know when you're older.
We have to get out of here.
Ulmar,
I agree.
We just have to get out of here before any. I can't
full grown.
Once we get out of here, I'll explain everything.
I think you better. That finger disturbs me.
As it does I as well. So, at least we're on the
And
same
you-
page with that.
And yet you're wearing it around your neck?
I will explain everything.
I don't think that's sanitary, but
It's not a real thing.
Identify
Is it
what-
okay? Is it a real finger or is it like a stone metal finger?
No,
'Cause
it's a mummified finger.
The
You literally have
finger
the
is.
finger of a wizard.
Let me pull it up. The finger is about. Let's see which one you have.
I thought it would be like this long and like really like
Yeah.
decrepit. Like,
Someone
it's the old
can
one.
make a medicine check if they are proficient in medicine.
Mm-mm.
Is someone proficient in medicine?
no.
wait, no.
Religion?
No.
No.
The finger is about 8 inches in length. It runs
Ooh.
from the tip of the finger all the way down to the wrist. In between the finger bone joints is dark energy, holding it together. Phases in and out in ripples. You've never held something quite like it. And as you focus it, you can't help but it focuses back on you.
Yeah, I don't think that's sanitary.
Does it feel familiar at all? The dark energy or no?
Unknown.
Unknown, okay. Okay, let's get out of here.
I'll give you a chance to explain yourself, but I want to have a look over that finger myself as well.
Yeah, I just would be careful to not touch it.
Just make sure to wash your hands
I'll wear
when you're
gloves.
done.
Why no touch? Why no touch?
This is dark energy.
We don't understand dark energy.
It's better if you don't.
He's
Okay,
one of
let's
those
go.
guys that prioritize
Where are we
science
going,
and
man?
You
magic.
keep no.
I think we head back up to the goblins, right?
Yeah, to the goblins.
Because they wanted us to track down the dragon, but did we still want to do that?
Yeah.
No, I think we need to get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's another lie.
Want to get the fuck
As
out?
laughing, and I'm like scared.
Well, we can
It's
stay
stupid.
here for another
As you should if he
two.
smiles.
No, listen to Beard. No, listen to Beard. Too stupid. Too stupid. Too stupid.
Who is proficient in survival?
Kanan.
Yeah,
Yes,
Kanan
you
is
say
not
think
here.
Kanan.
I am as well.
Zevin is?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, really?
proficient in survival.
Roll
Yeah.
survival check, Zevin.
All right. Let's
I'ma
do
need
it.
that.
That'd be a 16.
Yeah, so Zevin can find his way back to the, no problem, back to where the roots in the well, where you guys would climb up. But Zevin, you know that the tunnels of this temple and the tunnels of the Underdark area lead to all kinds of places. And you see one of these tunnels to the right as you're going off. You don't know where it leads, but you know that the dwarves live deep in the mountains and could go all kinds of places. Maybe it could lead somewhere interesting, or it could lead to a way out.
I'm with flip flop. No, thank you.
Guys, work with me here.
No.
No.
Over here.
No,
This
do
is
no,
the-
do.
this is-
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid.
This is the way out, or at least the treasure, or both. It can't be. It's tempting, y'all.
It might be tempting, but it's dumb, and we're not doing it.
Agreed.
It can
We
lead
haven't
to
seen
treasures
sunlight in
unimaginable.
God knows how long.
Days. Feels
I
like.
miss fresh air. Okay.
Do you guys climb up the vines then? We're going back where the hobgoblins and all those guys were at?
So this
I am
is
the
the problem,
captain
right?
here.
How are we getting the fuck up there?
Your disc, man.
It doesn't do that. It only goes on a level plane. It doesn't float like that.
It's just a
Just
hover,
tilt-
right? It
just
doesn't
tilt
fly.
it.
It's just a hover. It can go up slopes, but it can't like jump great. Yeah.
That is true.
Like if
or
you're
it would
in a
have to be
30-foot
left
pit.
behind.
Can it be pushed up?
Make hole. Make hole.
Can we?
No.
Leave
Can
Earth
we
to
take-
Gaia. Leave Earth to Gaia.
Is the ground in that grove like breakable? Can we bury him in like a not so shallow grave?
Well, I was gonna say if we wrap in the vines and then pull the vines up once we're all up there.
Or we could
Is that
take the
possible?
road that led to somewhere.
Nope.
No.
That way we don't have to try the hard way.
Look, I'm starting to agree with Olimar.
Have you ever been
So-
camping, Flip-Flop?
Weird man, very stupid.
Kanan
Man,
says.
Very stupid.
I've been camping a little too much. I prefer a nice warm bed.
I couldn't agree more, but sometimes, you know, if you kill the king's god, like we killed Rizu's god, we have to kind of lay low. We have to go camping,
You
kind of, right?
stupid too. You kill who?
Well, we were at the inn, and I couldn't help myself, you know.
Not a hobo in this just kicked in.
But
Oh,
imagine...
yeah, reason.
Now, picture this. I am in Orin, in the mountains, and I'm carrying about around 500 pounds of raw meat. Do you know how many bears I would attract just by smell alone?
How that situation now? You stupid.
I'm just saying,
Fight off
Flip-Flop.
bears.
We should just bury this thing here and, you know.
Go back to Gaia. Go back to Gaia.
Well, I don't know. My thoughts were to bury him in the what was it? I can't remember the name of the temple where the lady was.
At least outside.
Well, we have to
ruins?
get out of here with him first.
Yeah, the ruins, where he enjoyed the spring water so much.
Kanan sighs. He looks down the passageway where Zevon pointed out. He's like, well, the only other way we could take him maybe is through the tunnels. We want to keep him.
Flip-Flop, he's right.
I have one other idea. And I'd need a short rest to be able to cast Enlarge Reduce.
Okay. I kind of like this idea. I could go for another short
Omar
rest.
can do.
What does Funny
What?
Man got to do with Dark
We're gonna
Shining
shrink-
Corridor?
Casper wants to shrink down to a medium-sized creature and carry him up the vines, correct?
That's what I'm thinking.
I like it. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to add 10 minutes to the timer as we do another short rest in the area where the vines are at. Okay?
Sweet. Cool.
And I'm assuming you just cast a spell and you guys start climbing the vines up, correct?
Yeah, if it's possible.
Is that what you guys want to do?
If
You
it
guys
can't
see
be
Ur's
done-
large body
Oh god.
shrinks to a medium-sized creature. Kanan says, I ain't lifting that. He looks over at Zevon.
Ah!
I'll also summon my mage hand to help with 10 pounds.
Nah, you didn't agree with my plan.
7, pick him up.
I don't wanna.
So that
Zevon
gives
doesn't
me
want
back
to.
that gives me back a first level spell.
We kill.
He doesn't want to pick him up, Min. Fine.
Disobeyed your own captain.
We will brew you ale if you help.
That's
Umar
not
don't
enough
brew
this
him.
time.
Umar don't brew for him.
But it's helping out
Kanan says, he tries to lift up Ur. He's still kind of heavy. He says, Min, help me out.
Me? I'm scrawny, man.
I look up at Min and
There's
I'm
a
like,
bunch
well,
of
not me.
little-
Umar
We're the little folk here.
Well, not me. He
Umar, as a
says.
small child, is trying to lift
Yeah,
up Ur's
no, I'll
tail.
help. I'll help.
Okay, so Min, we both have to make athletics rolls.
Zevon, be a team player.
Besides,
Well, I'm
Ulamar won't even
proficient in athletics, so I'm good. That's fine.
Ulamar won't even
Just
let
make
me
one
even
roll.
near her in the
One
first
roll,
place.
okay.
What am I supposed to do?
Not with
Ulamar,
advantage or
he's
anything, just
helping
one.
out.
Just
He's
one
helping
roll. If
out
you roll
Ur.
less than a 5, something bad happens.
Oh shit.
Well, I rolled a 13, so ha.
Okay,
I'm a
so
bad-
with the help of Kanan and Min, the reduced body of Ur comes up, and you guys are like surrounded by all the hobgoblins. They all hear you coming up the vines.
Can I?
You hear
can
the
I roll-
drum go
can I
off?
roll Stealth.
It's difficult to stealth because yes, I'll allow you to roll stealth.
I'm going to be hiding under the whole disc and hiding under Ur.
The
So-
disc will stay down the bottom now. It won't follow us up.
The disc is not there yet.
Yeah.
So I'll allow you to make a stealth roll, Ulamar.
What is my camera?
It's glitching out a little bit. It's okay. Just try to fix it if you can.
21.
The
Cool.
VHS tape radio.
So there's a lot of hobgoblins up there. So how stealth actually works is you roll it against every creature, or the
Oh,
passive perception
okay.
of every creature.
And I'm using Ur as a cover.
So what happens is Ur's meat bag is still like attached to him. Are you gonna hide in the meat bag again?
Yep.
So he's in Ur's meat bag. As what happens is you guys go into the main throne room, basically, of this hobgoblin king. And the hobgoblin drums are being beaten as the hobgoblins are alerted to you guys coming up the vines. what happens is Ur's body starts to get really heavy near the top, men. Kanan says, like, I think the spell is wearing off. And Kanan, like, chucks the body to the ground. Ur's body expands right at the side of the throne room. And what happens is right as that happens, everybody's kind of distracted a little bit. And Ulamar slickly slides into the meat bag, correct?
Yep. 21.
As the body just, like, kind of rolls or whatever. And a couple of them say, did you see that? They say in Goblin, but they just kind of are like, whatever. They're like, the Hobgoblin says, with the Shaman is also there too. Let's go upstairs. As we kind of have to, let's grab everybody and go upstairs. I can do this correctly.
Now you can actually ask the Hobgoblin to drag his big gator ass up that hill.
Brothers, sisters, goblins of all forms alike, we have returned. Sadly,
Oh God.
sadly not with all of us together. We have lost a dear, dear friend.
Kanan is coming in.
I thought it was an alligator.
It's a crocodile. How dare you.
Oh, welcome.
Sorry, I slept
Kanan,
in my
you-
alarm.
Kanan,
I figured, buddy.
you have
Don't
to
worry, I
test
did that
this
this morning
murder
too.
hobo.
You're not alone.
Yeah, you're not alone, man.
Kanan, your character's got a tattoo on his ass that says murder hobo.
No, who was driving while I was away?
Yeah, a little bit of
That
everyone, to
would
be honest.
Yeah, who actually? Yeah. All of us.
It's made from permanent ink and gator blood.
Is it one of those new like special tattoos that give me like powers and stuff? Like,
No,
Magic tattoos.
regular. You got me a
Power of
regular
the
ass.
murder hobo.
Technically a tramp stamp. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, you know, at least it's not a butterfly.
It
We did
says
say you were getting
murder hobo and under it slut. Oh shit.
Oh gosh.
He's just dropping everything.
Camera down.
I had to move my setup to another room. Everything's like slanted, not in its place.
Ah, that explains the slight jittering.
That explains nothing. Actually, yeah, probably more.
But yes, we would like if you could help us out, find a way to like bury our dear friend.
Oh, here I
You
wanted,
don't
Now
know how to
hold on a
bury it?
minute.
I wanted to take him to the ruins, so
Yeah, I was gonna say we're taking him to the ruins. What are you talking about?
so we can rest in the spring water one more time.
Never mind. Well, the best case, can you spare someone to help us carry him?
Oh,
to
really?
said ruins?
What's up with Seven's accent?
Yeah,
He's sober.
he's sober, but he's got a southern accent when he's sober.
Oh.
It's only a problem until I'm drunk.
I have put you guys out on the battle board now and moved you guys to the room, correct?
Great.
There's Zevin too. So the Hobgoblin leader's name is Durin. The Shaman's name is Grinnell. They are there waiting for you as Ur's giant body. I don't have Ur's model, but his model rolls out. I'm going to hide Ulamar for now. You guys hear a lot of goblins going off in the other room. And there's hobgoblins all around you pretty much in this room, right? I revealed the model. There's like 4 or 5 hobgoblins. And you've earned the trust of the hobgoblins as you've slain the kobolds that are out there in the rest of the room. You guys have climbed up this huge, cavern or like well that descends deep into the grove of the Temple of Ina. So you've returned. Oh, one of you did not make it. What do you guys do?
That sound like Yoda for me.
Can I whisper to Min really quickly to not show off the finger?
Yeah, don't worry, it's tucked away.
Okay.
You try to hide it?
Wait, this thing?
Well, yeah, I tucked it into my.
Make a sleight of hand roll.
In between the boobies.
As you didn't
Oh,
say
it's
it.
already there.
No, you didn't
I
say
said.
it
I think
before
I
you
said it.
come.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
I
wearing
think,
your
I
neck
think
right
she
now.
said it last
I
week.
said it last time
She did say it last week.
because I know Dumby wanted to
Oh,
get it. And I was
okay,
like, no, it's
yes.
already in here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's hidden
I'll
away.
attest- yeah, I'll
It's
attest to
touching the skin of your breast. So,
My
Ew, decrepit finger.
One pervy wizard.
you have done well.
Don't think about it.
Grinnell like hobbles over to Kanan and says, "Well done." The half-orc shaman.
Gross.
The shambling of her bones rattle across the room as she walks by Zevin. Well done. You
And
have
I will-
defeated Belek then, Kanan.
I will bow down
I mean, I
and I will
wasn't the
take
only
her
one.
hand and I will kiss it gently.
Olimar is just rolling his eyes from just looking through the bag, like, God damn it, this fucking weirdo kissing a dirty, dirty goblin. I hate him even more.
Come with me, Skinwalker, she says. A promise is a promise, is it not?
Oh yeah. All right. I'll follow.
Indeed.
Kanan and Grinnell go to another room filled with goblins. What else is everybody doing?
Still hiding in the bag with a chipped knife. Just
I want to have a chat with the
Dern.
Durin. And
I'm sorry, Kanan. Are we boring you?
I just woke up. I woke up like literally like
If you need a second, Kanan, just
10
take
minutes
a minute, man, because I'll come back to you in a second. You need to go grab a cup of coffee or something, buddy.
it's just because I just woke up. I literally got out of bed.
He just rolled out of bed.
Pants on,
D&D
and
time.
Like, yeah, I was like, oh shit.
All right, before any discussion is notified, someone give me your top best ale. Stat.
Give this dwarf some grog. They bring in a minute, one of the other goblins hurries over. He brings Zevin like a little cup, like a tusk, with carved out that has dark mead mixed with blood.
Ha ha! Yeah, good stuff. No, should just drink it whole.
Dirty beard.
The goblin says, "Gabba, one of us."
Dirty goblins. Dirty.
I don't know what you said, but yeah.
Kanan, sorry, Flip Flop. You're trying to get the attention of Dern, correct?
Yeah.
What do you want to say to Dern?
So we've slain your problems from downstairs. I know you gave us the mask as a incentive, but surely
Yes.
that's worth some more reward now that we're back, especially given the loss of our faithful companion.
We will own all of this now. Make a persuasion roll.
Woohoo!
Is that one?
No.
Trying to be greedy.
I'm good now.
That's an 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
very good. He says, "What do you seek, little one? The treasures of Ina are all for us as we await her final command."
And what will you spare?
And my dog can beat your dog any day.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a cutscene. I'm going to go back to Kanan. Kanan, you're in the room. The Grinnell says, the shaman, the half-orc shaman, bones rattle. The drums are being beaten. You see goblins like playing dice, just having a grand old time as they've taken complete command of the ruined temple of Ina. The goblins, she says, "Drink this."
Can I smell it first?
Make a perception roll.
Disadvantage.
It's smell based. I have advantage.
Not for long.
26.
It's
Not
not
for long. That
just,
thing-
it
that
smells
thing will
like
burn the hairs
nasty.
out of your nose.
That's just gross.
It just smells fucking nasty. And Grinnell says, "You've traveled far in your skins, and yet you still do not trust the sight of the darkness."
I don't trust fools. I don't know what you are.
"It will help you see the vision of your boy. Drink it."
I pinch my nose. Get down.
It kind of like, squenches the horrible smell of this nasty, like, ichor, and you immediately start to kind of like phase a little bit. And she like takes you over to like a cauldron. And she says like,
Wait.
It's a
Sorry.
combination.
Am I gonna puke in this?
Troll piss, their
And she
own
says-
piss, just mixing a swill with blood.
the cauldron smoke is like coming up. The wisps of the vapors of it start to emanate. She says, "Come, great darkness, show us the vision of Canaan's boy. Where is it? Show us and tell us what to do." And she takes like her staff and like swirls it into the cauldron, and the cauldron shifts as the vision ripples and the bubbles and smooths over into like glass as the dark murky waters become clear. She looks down in a similar haze as another goblin hands her a drink, and she drinks it as well. Kanan, what does your boy look like?
He's probably he's 11 years old, and he probably looks like more like his mother, and she had brown, like cherry blonde hair. He's a little darker. He's probably, I'd imagine, I don't know what sort of state he'd be in after the black dogs took him. Probably
Unknown, but
yeah.
you see a familiar sigil as we see the vision around the eye. Slowly, the vision backs away. You see a symbol. Here, you are from Orin, and this is where you came from before you were sent on the slave ship south. Make a D20 history or survival roll.
18.
It is the mark of the king's slave. The king of
Slave.
Stormbrook. And the vision backs away slowly. The young boy is armed with other men and boys deep beneath some place of dark sand, grime. A man comes out and commands them all to fight well today. He rolled high on the survival roll, so I'll just tell you what he looks like, and I'll also just tell you who he is. The man has a blue cloak. He has a staff that is like dark. On the tip of the staff is a gem which wisps out dark smoke. The man is about 6 foot tall. Baggy blue clothes. He wears a ring made of solid gold. And you hear Grinnell says, "Look closer. What does the darkness say to you?" You have to make a perception roll as the visions try to clear themselves as they shift around and ripple.
At 20. 28.
You see the king. You see the king's ring. It's the king's signet. He's the king
The
of
slave king.
He's the king of Stormbrook. and your son is one of the king's slaves. And the king commands them all to go out into the arena and fight. And the vision fades. And we'll cut back to the other group. What does the rest of the group do? You guys are there, and then Flip Flop has tried to barter with the Hobgoblin King. What is it that you seek? I'm trying to get back into his voice.
What is that you seek, young one? Or little one?
Is Flip Flop there? Is he AFK?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Camera's
Sorry,
just
still working on the camera.
It's okay.
He's just in limbo.
Must
He'll
be made in Australia. I don't know.
Yeah.
What
I
is it
seek
that you
either.
seek?
I seek information or.
They say Belek was able to take a lot of the goblins from our tribe and turn them into his ways with promises. Deep and dark promises. Yes, her voice has gone quiet.
He looks over at Min. As Min has the symbol out, correct?
No, I covered back up. After putting the thing on, I covered everything back up again.
Okay.
Haha.
Sure. What do you guys do?
I hear this conversation, right? Am I in the
You're
same-
in the throne room with him. The only person
Okay.
missing is Kanan.
Okay. You don't have to worry about Belek anymore. He's dead.
Send the scouts. Make sure.
You see a few goblins just like come out from the other room and they like go down.
What is it that you seek? For the darkness can give many gifts for those who dwell below. Like us, creatures of the earth.
What do you guys do?
I'll be honest, I tuned out this whole thing once I got ill.
Bring him another round of grog to the dwarf.
Time to, again, it's my signature. This is basically a signature thing at this point. All right. Who wishes to drink?
Oh, Jesus.
A few other goblins like try to drink with Zevin. Is Min or Flip Flop saying anything or doing anything, or shall we just go back to Kanan?
I think Min's just gonna look at like Flip Flop, like basically the back of his head, waiting for him to say something.
I dragged Flip Flop with me.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
I don't drink. Like,
You gonna drink today?
Oh, little buddy.
Betto's alligator. You're alligator too.
Alright, leave Daddy alone.
Oh, dang.
Out.
Yeah, he has the instincts to kick your ass when he becomes his late.
He's gonna be such a good DM.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be one hell of a good parent. And just ignore the father's pleas and send him to a home.
So, what do you? Am I just gonna go back to Kanan, or you guys is Flip Flop saying anything?
I dragged Flip Flop with me.
yeah, I've left the conversation. I'm going with Zevin, and I'm prestidigitating the grog so it actually tastes great.
I'm just gonna like watch him, be like,
We're gonna have
okay,
the greatest.
and then turn back.
We're gonna have the greatest drinking contest in the world, and you're gonna like it.
Ulamar is getting impatient to order bag. You really want to stab him.
So let's go back to Kanan. Kanan, you see the vision, and the vision turns back to like this murky, bubbling water. I saw something too, she says. What did you see, Skinwalker?
I need to go to Stormbrook.
Yes, and
That's what I saw.
many slaves. Many children lost in the Great War, orphaned or left behind.
Do you know how to get rid of these?
What god do you believe in? Skinwalker.
I don't believe in much of any. They usually kind of treat us like shit, don't they? Sure, a couple clerics or paladins will do stuff, but they're...
You wish for
all
me
their
to
skills
remove
and-
your branding, slave.
I mean, you've already made your end of the deal. I don't know what sort of deals I'm willing to make again.
Swear. Swear to the darkness.
I suspect the darkness is partially why I'm here in a bad situation. I'll pass.
She groans.
Oh, deal's a deal. Thanks for your help. I'm gonna start heading back towards the room that we came through.
I forgot to say one last thing around the king's neck. Kanan.
Is that the king's neck? Or the guy with the blue cloak?
Because you rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, because I
With
thought
the
the blue
robes.
cloak guy was just like the slave handler or something.
No,
Or is he the king?
he was the king. He was beneath the gladiators' arena,
Oh, okay.
where all the boys were sent out. And around the king's neck, you saw another finger. Similar to the one
Okay.
that Min has.
So, real quick confirmation. So, aside from knowing that he's fighting in an arena, Stormbrook, person I saw was the king wearing the blue cloak, 6 foot tall, golden ring, and he's got a finger.
I will link you his picture
Okay.
in the chat. His name is Ian Parnish.
Oh, this bitch. Sorry.
King and Lord of Stormbrook.
Oh, I hope we go back because I want to fuck him up.
He also killed a player yesterday.
Oh,
So, I'm assuming you guys have all like made your peace or whatever, and you guys are just talking. Zevin, of course, is drinking like along. Are we leaving the dungeon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you taking the
The body is being taken from Flip Flop from the disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Olimar is still in the
recast
meat bag
floating disc
waiting.
if I have to so can follow us out.
But we can stay here for an extra like 2, 3, 7,
No.
12 hours.
Nope. It's time to go.
No.
I literally I just opened the door and before I hear
No.
say it, I just say no. No.
Zevin's drinking,
gonna
trying to
look-
maybe like get immune and like because he has 2 stacks of exhaustion, right?
Oh, he
Yeah.
does.
He's still
Yes,
And
this has
I'm
not
still
gone
like
away.
hobbling around.
I'm so tempted hitting you with purple one poison
Oh boy.
with no resistance.
I'm sorry. I should have.
So what I'm going to do is we are going to push you guys out, right? We're leaving the dungeon. We're right outside in the valley, right? Where the wind is blowing and everything, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do anything else, or are we going to just travel to the ruins of Hethra and deliver the tiara back to the strange woman?
Yeah, let's do that.
Bargain.
Or what are we doing?
Like- I was thinking
We're
we do a
bargaining
long
with them.
rest on the plateau. I'd be more comfortable long resting away from these guys,
Agreed.
especially after I just rejected her offer.
Hey, where's Little Ur?
You ejected what offer?
I don't know. Are we able to long rest at when we get to the ruins before, and
The ruins are one
typically
day's
she's-
travel away. Roughly.
Okay, fair enough. We're gonna have to long rest beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'd like to do it up there. I could set up some sound makers and
Wait, where's,
Actually,
where's Little Ur?
before
then he's in the meat bag where the original body's at.
Before
Well, Lamar, the coast is clear, and I'm assuming you kind of come out, right?
Yep. And he's like, you can see those like a cartoon, like those angers over their head, just looking at Seven. You know, drink. Almost got Umar captured by goblins.
Hey,
Umar
you don't
poisoned.
You don't
Die
understand.
slow.
You don't understand. You don't know what it is to be a dwarf and not consume at least 12 flagons of ale a day, okay? We need this to stay mentally stable.
Yeah.
I lean over to
make potion out of your groin.
I lean over to Flip Flop and I'm like, oh, who's that? Did I miss something?
Oh, this is Lil
Lil
I know Little
It's a Lil
Lil
Ulmar.
That's why I said Lil
If you jumbled the letters around, it's almost Little
Only I just pull on it back, like multiple vials of poison, just looking at Seven.
See, Lil
Flip Flop just made himself pass out.
He acts exactly like it.
Oh, make sure you drink all vial and die slow.
Well, I guess he's inherited Ur's hatred of you.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Then going to shave beard. You don't die.
I got nothing on that.
You die a gnome.
I don't think Flip Flop would like appreciate your fence there with the gnome.
Oh no, it's whenever you dwarves pride their beards more than anything. If they die without their beards, yeah, that's like the worst insult for a dwarf.
I've moved you guys up to the top, like where Kanan was talking about, where the old fireplace was. You guys have moved up to the mountain, out of the valley, across the valley, up the valley.
I can't
across
see my token.
I've moved you. You have to double click your model. I've totally moved you around.
Yeah, no, I'm trying that, but it just goes straight through the mountain.
Yep, you just need to. Then you need to use the arrow keys to auto adjust the camera.
By the way, I have like two markers, one inside the cave and one out inside the cave.
Yeah, just I don't know what the other one is. I have the one outside right now.
The other one is where technically died.
Okay, it is what it is.
Well, with safety, Ulimar is going to remove the cloak.
Let's get off the beaten path here.
Yeah, I agree.
We're going to try to travel down into the desert.
No, I was just going to try and travel away from the main path that we took.
You want to try to just throw up a camp somewhere like nearby, or?
Yeah, and because I know how to like scavenge for food and stuff in a forest like this. And so I was just going to take us, just off the beaten path. So we're less likely if somebody comes up or between, so we have some place to be a little more private, I guess, or less likely to encounter the goblins.
Are we going to abandon the so-called dragon?
It's a little.
Seems like
It's a little too late to even question that at this point.
Yeah.
We're going to rest?
Mm-hmm.
Who's taking first watch? Since your rest was interrupted by the giant tree attack.
Well, Zepin does need his 8 hours, and Ulimar is not going to give it to him.
Yeah, I'm in pain, but
Who's taking first watch?
I can do it.
Kanan takes first watch?
Yeah.
I need sleep.
Before.
Who's taking second watch?
That's going to be Ulima. He's going to be concocting potions.
I mean, I can take second watch.
Casper takes second watch. Who takes third watch?
Ulima, since he's got dark vision.
Ulamar takes third watch.
He's going to be crafting potions.
Kanan, you want to set up some traps and stuff around?
Sure. I'll set up some noisemakers and stuff. I know how to make other traps, but I don't think I have the materials for them.
No roll needed, since you're on first watch and you're kind of just doing it as is, right?
Yeah.
So sorry, what, Zevin?
I was gonna say, if you're gonna be going out looking for stuff, look for tea leaves and junk. I need stuff for brewing.
I doubt there's gonna be tea. I mean, maybe there'll be. I don't know. If
There'll
I can
definitely
find
be
it.
leaves, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be tea leaves.
So here's
I
how.
need, like, a specific
Here's what Zevin is at.
prime.
Zevin is going to sleep because he's like exhausted with 2 stacks of exhaustion, really.
Correct.
But I mean, obviously, Kanan, he asks you to like find some tea leaves or something.
Yeah.
Or just
I've
maybe
made,
brewer
like,
stuff.
Spruce. Yeah, I made like spruce tea before.
But that means you'd like wander away from the camp and like
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do this sort of stuff before we officially went to, because I figured we have a couple hours. Because I was gonna try and enact my wanderer feature, so that which it allows me to find food and fresh water for up to 5 people each day where available.
Yeah. You find it just takes you a while, but then you still have to like kind of wander away from the camp.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. I'll roll 1 for Kanan and then 1 for the camp.
That's bad.
I just have my thumbs up. I just have my thumbs up and be like, "Thanks, good buddy."
Kanan.
But I was trying to do this before we did. I'm not just trying to do this while everyone's resting, like long resting. I was
That's
just
what's
like,
happening. Like people are beginning to rest. You set up the traps around.
Oh, I wouldn't have left if they're not like awake.
Something you'd have to do in the morning, because they're already going to sleep. Everybody's just going to sleep because they're exhausted.
Okay. I just figured while they were setting up camp, I could try and go find food.
Well, Ulimar is
Then I won't be leaving.
So, if you want help with that, he's pretty fast, pretty like sneaky.
Ulmar needs to rest to do 3rd watch.
Yeah, I won't be leaving then to look for food.
Okay. So Kanan has changed his mind. He's now with the group.
Yeah, sorry.
He set up the
that was
traps.
a misunderstanding of the situation.
What are you thinking about, Kanan? What are your... You've seen the vision now of what the shaman has shown you in the scrying pool, essentially, by taking this strange mixture and some promise of the darkness and the vision of the darkness. What are you thinking, Kanan?
Well, I'm thinking about like what sort of look was on Samson's face, if Hester is still alive, or if they just moved her somewhere else, because they wouldn't have put her in a fight. And then I'm wondering about the consequences of rejecting that deal.
He looked kind of scared.
Yeah.
He looked like he was in trouble.
Kid. So, and then I'm wondering how could I actually ask to roll like maybe a history check to try and see what I know about Stormbrook, because I don't know anything about the slave tattoos or anything, because I'm up from a hick town up in the woods.
Yeah, what type of roll do you want to do?
I'd guess it'd be a history check.
Roll it up.
That I would, to recall. Oof, not good. 9. I'll have to ask somebody.
I mean, there's like certain levels of DC, right? The more higher you roll, because like the history of this place and Orin, as a DM in the world, I know more about it. Stormbrook was a large city and was a major point of many refugees that people would just migrate to during the last war. The population of the city has got to be like 15 to 20,000 people, something like that. It's quite large, and it's a port city. But as far as beyond that, unknown.
Yeah.
What else do you want to? What else are you thinking about, Kanan?
It's probably just mainly that, and the consequences of that deal. I'm wondering. I'm a little on edge that they just tried to make a Faustian deal with me, and I said no. I don't know. So, wondering how to get rid of this tattoo so I could walk freely there and find them. How we're gonna get there. If I'll have to break up with the party to do it. Stuff like that. I need to talk to Min later, because I saw that digit on on the king's neck. But that's about it.
You see, okay. You see one of the moons of 3 moons of Isha go over the sun and create an eclipse.
Over the sun? It's day out?
It is
I
day
guess
out.
I don't know. Okay.
It is currently in the afternoon, around a little after in the noon.
Okay.
That's the time. Other than that, there is no encounter. Who has second watch?
I had second watch.
Okay. I'll add an hour to the timer. Or a couple hours, actually. It's now 2 p.m. Kanan, you find rest. What is Casper thinking about? What are his hopes and dreams?
Casper's thinking about his daughter, Astria. And I imagine, while knowing and hearing that Kanan has found information on that he's seeking, it's also possible that Casper can find his daughter to reconnect with her. And I imagine while he's sort of hoping on this, the lamp is getting a bit warmer as well.
The lamp is. What do you do? Do you go inside the lamp?
I feel like it draws me in just based on that hope and wish.
You kind of maybe are getting tired. Kind of boring, just outside. Actually, I have to change the ambience up, right? We're still at the dungeon ambience going on. Kind of in like a small forest during the day almost, right? The eclipse finally passes over. One of the 3 moons of Isha leaves the sun. And you kind of lost where we are. What are we doing?
Going into the lamp, I think.
Oh yeah.
He's getting on the magic school bus.
Hitting the magic
Damn right he is.
So what's happening? The history of the lamp, it was held by Elric, who went on the islands and who died when the ships collided. The lamp, of course, wants to find a new owner. And you found the lamp, or the lamp had found you. You go in, you see her there, almost bare-chested and naked. Her skin is blue. On satin green, let's pull her up. Throwing me for a loop, guys.
Good.
The true D&D way. I have to see what she looks like to describe her a little bit more. She has orange clothing that wraps over her almost like body tattoos, but they're not, because they're 3D, that are there's some depth to them. Go all around her, or subtly around her wrists are golden bracers with charms. As she lays on the bed, she is asleep.
Well, this is your time, Keenan. Time to graduate.
Become a man.
Well,
Kanan.
Guys, he has a kid.
It's flip
Oh,
flop.
Kanan.
Yeah, wait, are you talking about the right person? I had
Lamar's getting a little carried away.
Birth, so you don't have to worry about that.
I will show you her picture of her.
It's time to step up.
I'm pretty sure
and become a
Caden's
man.
sleeping right now. We just
Caden's
switched off the
sleeping.
watch here.
Yeah, there's no one watching the fight. This is
That is correct.
That's Loomis is
Those
the
guys.
on third watch.
I feel like because never being here before, sort of look around inside the room, and it's fairly spacious, and I want to without moving
Ain't King got a powerful
past
snot?
mage hand
Smell the
to
sex?
sort of just shove shove the shoulder of this sleeping woman to try to wake her.
Was that not what Elric did?
No, it's not. He pissed in the lamp. Like, he pissed in the lamp.
Yeah, no, you're right.
There's a lamp full of fake magic fire. I'm gonna stick my penis in there.
Yeah, really.
What?
She's just like kind of.
American Pie D&D version.
She's just kind of like like this, and she just kind of wakes up. She's like, "Oh, it's you. Where's Elric?"
No, Elric.
The fuck, Elric?
You feel her like behind you then too, and she like starts rubbing your shoulders. She's like, "Are you my new champion then?"
Already starting.
She's like shapeshifted though in a way. She's now like a halfling. She's at your height, like 2 or 3 feet in height.
Yeah, yep.
But her skin tone is still the same, and she has the pointy ears and stuff like that. And she's quite attractive for a halfling.
Roll for hotness.
Yeah! I was like, roll for hotness.
No roll required.
Yeah, no,
He's got a nat 1. It's a man.
Elves and tieflings get advantage.
It's one of those guys. We're in Thailand now. White Casper, what do you do? Are you my new champion?
I don't know about champion, and I don't even know where I am.
Well, by the looks of it, we're in Vagrax. At least we didn't end up in Husad, where Rizu could take me.
I was looking to go to Husad.
Then why didn't you go? Were you scared?
I'm not scared of many things.
My big and strong champion?
You were scared of
I look myself up and down with my scrawny arms.
You're like flexing like, yes, animal instinct, baby.
Look,
I'm only 4'1", but I can lift up her.
I'm 2'9", I think. Like,
Even better.
Look, I can take a wild guess at what's going on here, and I'm not one to be charmed by even your beauty.
What are you talking about?
But I think there's something that we can both gain from a mutual agreement.
You see her she puts her hand around you now, as she's behind you, right? And you see out of her hand comes a pipe, and she's like, "Yeah." And the pipe is already lit and has a little smoke of pipe weed in the air. It kind of reminds you of back home.
DM, does the genie start looking at Dumby now?
No, Dumby's not in there. It's just him and Cass. It's just him and Flip
She
Flop.
can change her shape or form to anything he desires.
I know.
He
You're
desires
trying
Dumby.
to say he's Dumby now? Hilarious.
He does not desire Dumby at all.
What the hell are you talking about?
Is Dumby the bottom in the relationship?
Dumby's definitely a top. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he would be. I concur.
Somebody watches the VOD tomorrow. What the fuck?
He does watch the VODs. Hilarious.
I know.
Oh.
She says to you, she says, "I'm always worried about Rizu trying to find me. He's looking for genies just like us. They say he does wicked things. He won't let that happen to me." And she sticks the pipe in your mouth.
While looking like Dunby mentioning a map.
I give it a gentle puff and then sort of move my hand and pull it out and go. Like I said, we can come to an arrangement. I can keep you safe, but I need help finding my own desires.
What do you wish for?
My family.
Family. Roll a d20.
Oh, gosh.
If you roll low, something bad. If you roll good, something good.
The lie detector determined that
That
was
is
a lie.
a 6.
No!
That's bad.
It is. It is very bad.
I'm sorry. They're currently in Samarkand, I think. And there's a war happening. Rizu is trying to sack the city. I roll a d20 to see every day if Rizu takes over the city of Samarkand. The DC is lowered every day. For you guys, the DC is 15. The result is unknown. She says, she like takes like a stuttering breath of just... What do you do?
If you give me the strength to find my family, what's left of my family, I'll protect you from Rizu.
Rizu's in Samarkand. Invading it.
Sometimes the best place to hide is right under someone's nose.
Indeed. And you begin to like form like wisps of smoke as you exit the bottle. We'll go to the next person, right? Who's the last person on watch is Ulmar, right?
Littler.
Littler.
Yeah, it's sticking.
I had 2 hours to the timer. It is now 4:25 in the evening. Ulmar, what is your hopes and dreams? What is Ulmar thinking of?
Ulmar is thinking how to get the Tower of Gaia with little to no information on its location, what it looks like, or the purpose. So he's going to start to craft a way to get the answers out of the horse's mouth using the skull of her.
You start doing some crafting, whittling. You take your knives, carve away most of the flesh and scales off of Ur's head, and you begin to craft something.
It'll take time, and it won't be done for at least 3 days.
You've started the process. You're missing something though, right? A gem? A sapphire? Or a ruby?
Gem. Yep, something that can produce enough power.
Okay. I'll add another 2 hours to the timer.
Yep.
You guys wake up, it is 6:26 in the afternoon. You guys have done a long rest.
Finally.
Sorry.
Been way too long.
So I have one now, right?
No, you still have both because I'm gonna. In my little breaks, I keep on shaving more of your beard.
Oh, did Omar try to shave the beard off of Zevin?
Just like
would I be aware of this happening?
Well, yes. Did Omar try to do that?
I don't think he said anything about that.
No, he didn't. He was just making fun of it. You check your beard; it's all the locks are intact there, Zevin.
Yeah, he's gonna look at Zevin with a knife like,
and
just point and just hits it like his own chin, like.
He just tries to shave the beard, but it breaks in contact without.
As the long rest is complete.
No, I'm not using a knife for that. I'm using a spell.
As the long rest is complete, I roll a d20 to determine the outcome of certain other factions in the world of Zen. I roll once for a mysterious figure, which is unknown. I roll one for
gosh darn mysterious
Ian.
figures.
I roll 1 for Ian Parnish.
For him showing up or just
Unknown. I roll 1 for Min makes a charisma saving throw as she wears one of the fingers around her neck. The DC is 17.
Well, that's a fail.
High.
Do you even need a roll? That just says the fail right there.
fuck?
She rolled
5.
a natural 2.
What do I get?
During your sleep,
What do you lose?
during your sleep, the fingers try to reach out to one another to reunite.
Ooh.
I roll,
Can I see this?
and what's happened is, Min, is now you become obsessed. You are now attuned to
it's
the
cursed.
you are now attuned to the finger. But you become obsessed with reuniting the fingers, just like you saw in the dream that Bull had promised you as well. Essentially, you were under a guise spell or whatever, but the adverse effects to it are unknown.
So do I put down that I'm attuned to this object, or?
Yes, I will
Okay.
roll for each one of the fingers. I now roll, but the DC is higher. I'll say the DC is 18. I roll 1, 2. Interesting. I roll a 19. In your dream, you see a throne room. Pillars and halls, the banners. Where is Min from?
Unknown.
But you're from Orin, correct?
Yeah, I think Stormbrook I put in her backstory.
You recognize it's the king's sigils.
Lovely.
In his throne room. He is there. Something is wrong. So ripples of waves of energy are around him. He looks back to you and he notices you. You've not gotten unnoticed by one of the other holders of the fingers. I roll again. Not high enough. Interesting. Did I say the DC was 18, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 17.
No, for this one it's 18.
18 for this one.
Let me look.
Who sees me now?
Can you see me now?
You're just the spirit of Earth, like sitting in the background on a chair eating popcorn, just laughing at you.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, let me pull up her backstory so I
You
know what
see-
I'm talking about.
You see the last holder. You see the last finger.
There's only 3 fingers?
No, 2 of them
I
failed.
I rolled a few more times.
Oh. I'm like,
You're
3-fingered idiot. Somebody's missing their phalanges.
The owner was retarded. He was born in a nuclear plant. He was born with only 3 fingers and 24 toes.
You see a floating island,
Okay.
and then you see a large gate. The gate is guarded by
I thought the same thing.
a black dragon, immense in scale and size, warding off would-be travelers that try to enter into such a sacred abode.
Interesting.
Well, if
The
you're gonna
vision
go after
goes
the
dark.
Dragon, no one's following you.
And that is all.
She's gonna wake up out of a fucking nightmare. Like, she's just sweating. Just.
Does Min ever get a good night rest?
No. No. She never sleeps good, man. No.
Again, when we both wake up, I'm gonna be like, the fuck is wrong with you?
I saw where the other 2 fingers are.
What?
And I'm just like, you're
You're
awake.
like, huh?
Why care? Why
These
care?
are all part of a hand.
Why care? Why
Really?
care? Why
Like-
care? No care. You no tell. We don't know.
These fingers, I saw them in a dream when we were in the temple, when we slept next to the statue.
Congrats. No care. No tell.
So what you're
I'm
saying
telling!
is, so what you're saying is I should have cut it in half.
No.
Touch the
No, we
finger.
need all of these, and we need to destroy them. If we have all of them, we can get rid of them and she can never come back.
So what's stopping me from cutting it in half?
It's not gonna work. She'll still come back. We need to destroy all of them at the same time.
Who come back?
The void. The darkness.
I'm not scared of dark. Una can see in dark.
Oh, she sounds like a good company.
You
All right.
stupid, you dumb.
It's not that kind of dark, Lamar. I'm afraid. It's very evil dark.
The king in Stormbrook has one of those digits.
That's who I saw. He saw me. Somehow, through that dream, there were just flows of magic around him.
Min, make a perception roll. As you try to recall the dream.
What is with you? Fuck!
What?
I have 5! Man, I
Oh,
can't
God.
remember shit! I'm not getting good night's rest. I can't remember shit. I can't, pass a saving throw.
5.
Kanan now corrects Min. Kanan, I didn't mention this. The king now has
did you?
2 fingers.
Oh, it does? Oh, shit.
He killed the player yesterday and got one.
Our party's gonna meet.
That'd
Maybe.
be cool.
That'd be
really
cool.
That would be really cool.
I once planned that as a DM, but I never had it happen.
10-player party.
So Kanan, you kind of remember too, like looking through the vision of the cauldron, where you saw the king in the arena. Around his neck was actually 2 fingers.
Do I know which fingers are which?
Make a medicine roll.
Medicine roll.
Which digit or which?
The DC.
Nat 20, baby!
Oh,
Fuck
holy
you! Fuck you!
I'm the Potato King! Nobody can stop me.
I hate you.
Getting rolls for no
The
reason.
vision of Boole was very pronounced, as you recall. And you remember as Min is now obsessed with it, as well as almost like a lust for power has come over her eyes as she talks about the fingers themselves. Also that of fear and worry of those who have them as well in the world. And who has them? Unknown. The fingers are not human fingers. They're too slender, and you look at the one around Min's neck as she begins fondling it, and you look at it even more, Kanan, as you've hunted many small game, or even people, at night when there's a full moon, maybe. The finger is that of an elf, or an elf's anatomy. The king had 2 fingers. The one finger around Min's neck is a ring finger. The one around the king's were a thumb and a middle finger.
I want the middle finger.
Yeah, I was just like, eh.
Kanan, as you stare at the,
Look at 5 fingers.
as you stare at the one around Min's neck, you hear the whispers of some ancient tongue carried through the valley, reaching out. Ishlakas.
The language I recognize? I know
No.
Sylvan
Unfortunately.
and... Alright.
Do you know Elvish?
No, I don't know Elvish.
Then the answer is no. But everybody hears it. Does anybody speak
Sylvan
Elvish?
is like Elvish
Is he-
spoken by
That is
people
true.
who only write in calligraphy.
There you go.
Only Mark
I'll pick up a
Grant's
couple
I know.
words here. and
Does
there.
anybody speak Elvish?
No.
Only Mark grabs Earth Skull. You
Nope.
speak, you lied. No, device no work yet.
Can you lift his skull?
Apparently.
He did the shrunken head thing and he made it real small.
I'd like to
you
ready
get-
I'd like to ready an action to bonk.
Bonk what? Or bonk, who?
Bonk.
Bonk, man.
You want to bonk Min?
What the fuck did I do?
I would like to ready action.
I mean,
I
you're-
didn't have. I just had a
Obsession of
nightmare,
dark
man. You're gonna
fingers.
smack me?
I mean, to be fair,
like to
you're
ready
not-
an action to stab Zevin in the
Well,
butt.
you also established that
Poison.
nightmares are common. They're like every day.
To be fair,
So
man,
it's not
we're all
unusual
looking
for-
at your character, and you just don't look okay.
I don't know, man, if you should be carrying that. I don't know who's better to carry it, but I don't know.
I definitely want to investigate it.
I've been touched by the darkness my entire life. I can't slip any further than I had already slipped.
I mean, you look like
But we don't want you to slip
William,
again.
you stupid. You know
Ian.
dark, you white. Very, very white.
You
Pale.
literally look like a goblin that's looking at his precious medallion.
Precious! Sure, does anyone have a
Kaden
bag?
already said that.
Like, do we have like any type of like something that we can wrap this thing in for now?
Yeah, every night we could bury it and someone sleeps on top of it. I don't know.
That
Give me. William, I will keep safe.
I feel like you'll just use it for like.
Can I do
Does
an
Ulamar
insight check
try
on
to-
this new?
should have a pocket. I
Can I do an
put it
insight
in.
check on this?
Well,
on this
Ulamar
new-
tries to grab the finger, correct?
No, he just had his hands out like grabbing
Okay.
motions.
Wait, someone try to grab the finger. I want to see what happens now that he said that. Now I'm curious. Someone try to grab
Well,
the finger.
Well,
No, he just had his
I was
hands out
saying,
as grabbing motions.
I mean, I want to investigate the finger.
If I try to take it off, is it gonna be?
I mean,
I'm
you're
scared. What?
Sounds like a
You are
problem.
attuned to it.
Yeah, that.
I don't
that
know
doesn't
if it's
mean
like
nothing.
melted into my skin or whatever.
It
What
could be.
make bag? What do you make bag? Dimension bag. Go in, no come out.
I feel like if I try to take it off, like it's gonna like shock burn or like
Just do
give me some. Okay, I'm gonna like try to just slowly like touch to take it off.
Yeah, you take it off.
Okay.
And
But you can't hit it away.
Make a wisdom,
about me?
make a charisma saving throw white as you touch it. DC 17.
Oh god.
oh,
That one.
I feel like this just needs to be
Can I
wrapped.
provide
in, like,
the help action?
What are you trying to do to help him,
Flip
Kanan?
flop. Kill
Huh?
flip flop with the divine smite.
It's a
Shut
natural
up!
20.
Are you serious?
I hate you.
You resist the
3 in a
calling
row.
of the fingers. For now.
awesome.
For now,
I
wrap
mean,
it
I
up
want-
and put it in a pocket somewhere.
I wanted to cast Identify on it to try to figure out any sort of curses or anything like that. That
Do
might
you have
be
the components for
within
identify?
the finger. Yeah, I've got the black pearl that
No,
I gave to you.
it's in Ulimon's hands. Well, inventory.
Yeah, when you were gone, I get.
No give. Mine's now.
That's my black pearl.
Was your black pearl?
That's my black pearl.
Was
Ulamar, do you
Yeah,
give him
good
back the
boy.
black pearl?
He has like this like, "Yeah. Get back. Just talk to his face.
Toss to his face.
His feet. He's not gonna talk to his face.
Oh.
Can I try to like mage hand it out of his hand as he's like, because I imagine he's like, mine. And
No,
I'm
he's
trying
like
to-
he did that, but he threw it to your feet while yelling out, "Get
Oh,
back,
okay.
get back."
Alright. I'll grab it and
He's using it
Thank
for
you.
tests. He's using it for experiments.
Do you cast
Thank you.
identify using a slot or a ritual?
I'd do it as a ritual if everyone's okay.
Do we wait around for 10 minutes?
And those
While
10 minutes-
while he's doing that, I do want to see if I could collect food for the day and stuff.
As we're kind of
And then
waking up? Sure.
I'd
Yeah.
also need
Now
to,
that I don't have to guard a bunch of sleeping people.
Sure.
Ah, good.
I'd
I'll
also
probably
need
just
to
sit down and watch
recast the
flip-flop.
Ulimon's gonna start crafting a new bag.
Okay. Ulamar's crafting something.
Alright, men. Dragon chests or cards?
I'm gonna watch what Flip Flop is doing.
No play. He cheats. Dirty beard, always
What?
cheats. Lies,
Are you
he kills.
insinuating that me, a dwarf, would cheat in a game of chess?
Flip flop, like you like hold it up as you begin casting the identify spell, and you just like you're holding it in front of Min and explaining to her what it does.
Yep.
You don't know. It's not like Legend of Lore, which is a much stronger spell, which will identify the history of the item.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to know if there's any like the specifics of
it. Explains like kind of what happened with it happened kind of what happens with and basically it can cast Bestow Curse at 5th level as a 5th level spell once per day. It still requires concentration, but that's what happened with And as you kind of like are talking to Min about it, you like put it down in your hand and you look up and it's back around Min's neck. It's cursed. It can never leave Min's neck. And Min is compelled to find the other fingers.
At least I have a good reason to find him now.
Would it be enough time to make the bag?
Yeah, I've just added 30 minutes to the timer.
Yeah, because I also had to cast Tensor's Disc to refloat.
Ulima lift the bag over his head like Legend of Zelda. Somehow a weird music plays in the background. Ulima, make! Ulima, make bag! And he opens it, and he's gonna
Kanan finds all the stuff too.
He's gonna demonstrate by putting Zevon's large axe into it to show the capacity space.
Oh boy.
There's strange like runes on the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a replica of the bag of holding.
The meat bag of holding.
A meat bag of holding.
Using the combination of Ur's meat bag, his own smaller backpack is made of pretty much rat skin.
No.
And the
touching.
And the golden thread he found in the back balcony. Well, bag.
Can I stop this?
He's just using it to demonstrate. He's not going to take the axe.
He just shows he tells Zevon to like put his axe out, and he like shows it like you just kind of go doing this, I guess.
More space, no leaf. Put finger. Let's see.
I am too sober to deal with this right now.
You don't have the voice.
Yeah, you're not sober yet. You don't have the southern accent.
It's getting there. Don't deal with it.
He's holding the bag out onto Min. Put in. See,
Mars just gonna go back on my neck.
We'll see. Do it.
Okay. Take it off and put it in there.
It's like a pocket dimension, so.
And
you try to like you take it off and like you're just like holding it in front of the bag, and you like stare at it.
Drop. Do.
I'll let you make make a charisma saving throw, DC 17, to try to drop it into the bag.
Ooh.
Can I give her advantage? Let's say if she doesn't, I'll just go over there and pry her hands open.
She's already rolled a save, so the advantage cannot be rolled. Unfortunately, you don't want to give it away. So something so good and powerful.
Another 5.
Fuck off, Kanan.
Why not do?
Flip-flop can make an Arcana roll, though. As something interesting has come into play.
I do not know why.
That is
then
a 12.
Then do.
The DC's 13, so you miss by 1.
Is there a reason I can't just like go over there and pry it from her?
Can I roll an investigation to see why? Like,
I'm okay with if he wants to try to pry it out of my hand.
I mean, I can just.
But I
grab my axe. Do you want to lose hands?
7? No. I feel like any forced removal of the finger will only result in it back around your neck.
Kanan, do you try to remove the finger?
Oh, Flip-flop makes a good point.
But we'll see if it can actually return to a different dimension. once the bag is sealed, it's the dimension is cut off.
I don't know. This could be like some portable hole bullshit. Like,
Well, see, that's why William is so excited for the experiment. And drop, do. William,
What
I
do you
want
guys
to
do?
see.
I don't know if we should be so careless with this thing. It wants to be around Min's neck. Perhaps we should leave it there for now.
And leave her like a crazy person?
We can.
Not crazy yet.
We can keep checking it out as we
William, I
go.
want to see.
You wouldn't know if you were, though.
That's the definition of crazy. Isn't
Trust
it?
me, I would. Unfortunately.
I have some experience with not being able to control yourself. I'll keep an eye on you for now, but you have
Appreciate
to be
it.
careful of that.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. Just saying this right now to you, man. But I'm just gonna be honest with you, and you know this. I'm not the smartest dwarf in the hills.
Mm-hmm.
No, you very.
Why do you have to be honest about
I was
that?
gonna
We
say
already
why.
know this.
Yeah, we all
But-
know it. It's
Very
fact.
stupid.
Hold on, but hear me out.
Everybody immediately shits on Zevin. Very
But-
stupid.
Hold on. But again, if me, the not smartest thing in the whole group, is telling you to take that off, maybe that's a problem.
But she can't.
Zevin, I
Illusion.
can't.
She can take it off, but it ends up back around her neck anyway. To prove a
That's-
point,
In back,
I'm gonna
in
mage
back.
hand and just grab it and try to float my mage hand away, just to prove a point.
Put in bag. We seal. No comeback.
Like, I'm agreeing with the small one here. Like, it kind of needs to be done.
I'm listening to Min. What does Min want to do?
Do.
Min's just open to watch them fuck around with this necklace thing, so I.
Again,
Something no.
Put in back.
No more.
I technically still have this sickle that gave me. I can just cut it off, just like that.
And why would you cut off?
Ulima is just like literally shoving the bag into Min's like kneecap, just like acting like a fucking little trick or treater who wants his fucking Snickers. Put in back.
We'll get to that, small one. We'll get to that. But right now, she needs to realize that that's going to be a problem later in the future.
You don't think I know that?
Yeah, well, yeah, but you don't seem that much interested in wanting to take it off. It seems like you just want it on.
Because I know how to control this kind of power.
Ah, yeah, and that's been going so far with you with the nightmares and the, like, not sleeping and the almost crazy...
That's from fighting battles, boy.
Ulima know that.
Hold on, he
that
might have a
human
point
men
here. He
no
might have a
sleep.
point.
Looks stupid.
See, again, if I have points being made, and again, I'm not the smartest person here, then that's an issue.
A clock, or even a broken clock, is right twice a day, mate.
Really more smart than all of party.
Flip flop, do you want to try that mage hand and try to put it in the bag?
Sure. I'll try to mage hand it. Is it still in your hand or is it back around your neck?
It's back around my neck, but I'll
Back around your neck?
put it in my hand and just hold it.
Yeah. I'll try to mage hand it away from her into the bag if I can.
A little more cautious now, knowing that Belek had this, and maybe that's what maybe drove him to something crazy.
I feel like Min's going to attack us if she stays away for too long. But I would like to see this happen.
And turn it into the new
You take the
Belek.
finger
Sounds
and
like
put it into the bag.
William closes it right away.
Strangely, Flip Flop, you feel like something has happened, like a disturbance, but it's completely unexplainable. The DC's got to be very high. You can make an Arcana roll.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are fiddling around with the...
That's 24.
You feel...
Save me!
That better be high enough.
You failed. DC with 30.
Yeah, probably.
So I rolled a 20 to begin the process. But you feel like a ripple, a bending or something happen around you, something has changed. Cannot be more descriptive than that. Because you're now
Did
level
we
6.
succeed?
The necklace forms around Flip-Flop's neck.
The necklace appears to be successfully put into the bag of holding for now.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Ulima's gonna like squint his eye, looking at Min's neck. It works. Ulima,
now.
genius.
I haven't,
Smart. You all stupid.
I don't know if we tempt such an object like this.
We should probably just carry on and.
I mean, somebody else could hold the bag.
Once we get later on, we could put it in a chest or something.
Kanan
I
makes
feel
a
like if you open
perception
it
roll
back-
using his sight with advantage.
Who does?
You do.
You do.
Because you're the most keenest of observers.
I'm the keenest Kanan.
Kanan the
I
Keen.
only got a 4.
Kanan the
Kanan the
Keen out,
Keen.
yeah.
Kanan the Keen.
Oh,
I like it.
shit! A 3 and a 2.
There it goes.
Shout out to the 2 crew.
Unfortunately,
and me,
not
bro.
high enough.
I wanted to talk with Min and Kanan especially because they're you guys are after the fingers or have seen visions of the fingers. Min, you say that we need to collect the rest of these fingers, and Kanan, you mentioned going to Stormbrook, and these fingers are at Stormbrook, but
2 of them are.
Flip-Flop, you're like talking with this about the fingers and stuff like that, and you just look down around Min's neck. It's back around her neck.
motherfucker.
Fuck.
I was thinking the same thing. Motherfucker!
I rolled a 17 for your perception roll.
Well, that was short-lived.
No work.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Make,
it's back,
must fix,
but,
must fix.
but
Oh, shit.
I understand.
God damn it!
that
I have to delete the
need to
fucking
go to,
people pedos. I mean,
Must be a
wizards
part of the
finger.
curse, Flip-Flop.
I understand that we need to go to Stormbrook, need to collect these fingers, but there's something that I need to do in Samarkand. And I'm also aware that Rizu's there.
So what you saying, mate? You were trying to like
Perhaps-
slip from the party or something?
Well, knowing that it's Samarkand may have a dock being right on the ocean, we might be able to collect ourselves a boat to get to Stormbrook to
Yeah.
collect these fingers.
I don't mind overland travel, but... Because I fucking hate boats, but we need to get probably going.
Probably because
Whoa,
that's when
whoa.
your murder hovering ways kind of started, didn't it?
What are you talking about?
We should get back to these ruins and see if we can drop off this tiara and then make our way to Samarkand. That's my vote as to what we
Somewhere
should do.
camp. What's that? Is
The
that
city.
Where, is that got where Gaia Tower is?
Close, mate. Yeah, close.
Mate.
Ulama,
Yeah,
we're dropping.
He's gonna roll
body
bullshit.
at the ruins.
Are we traveling to the ruins of Heathra?
Well, we're trying to get that sword, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, I want the sword.
The sword.
the swad.
The swad.
Shall I load up the map as we add 8 hours of time?
Okay.
Aye, sir.
Alright. Right,
Fuck
we're
the
still
desert.
heading to this. We're still heading to the lady, right? Right. Are we still doing that?
It is now 3 in the morning, and it is dark out. As we're traveling through, the vegetation sparsely goes across, and it merges back into the desert, and as we get closer to the shoreline, you see it in the distance, the ruins, the trees, and the forests, the natural springs of once a mighty kingdom that has crumbled and left into ruin. I will load up the map.
Can y'all smell that history?
No, and then I kick over a brick.
Looks like home. Nice place. Nice place. Want to make home here.
Just look at the architecture. The breeze going
Architecture.
through your mind, going through your soul.
Ullima think we break walls, then we break
Zevin
statues.
has had a complete change of character.
Make new rules for
He's sober, that's why. We need to keep him drunk, guys.
We need to find him the tear of God. It is the ultimate alcohol.
Then we poison it.
It might kill him. I mean, I've heard it kill other people.
Hey, you know us dwarves. We relish the challenge.
The guy who made it would kick dwarves' ass at drinking. I tell you that.
You more reason to relish the challenge.
I want to hear the fact. I don't want to hear the fact that you can drink the tear of God. You lost to a hobgoblin.
He did.
I was having a bad day.
A bad
When
day.
you have a bad day.
Sorry.
No.
You like drink.
Aiden's like, I'm gonna slap you.
The best one here. One sip out.
To be fair,
Drink some
I
Everclear
was
right
not
quick.
at my best.
You're never at your best. That's why you drink.
That is
Accurate.
happily not true.
What is this, college? Shit.
It sounds like he's making.
No,
it sounds like an intervention.
It's technically middle school. Someone fucking peer pressure him to drink, and at his first fucking sip, he was out.
Hey, it's only a problem until I run out.
Casper, do you have dark vision?
I have dark vision, yeah.
Kanan is the only one who doesn't have dark vision, and so does Min. Min does not as either.
Right.
Devin doesn't have dark vision. He's not drunk yet.
Does Min light a torch or cast
Yeah.
a light spell?
I don't think I have the light spell.
Okay.
I can cast.
But I will put up a flame. A flame. What the hell? A flame. A torch, if you will.
Torch.
I can cast continual flame.
Torch.
Cast it on a stick.
Someone casting continual torch?
Continual flame, yeah.
This is a third level spell or a second level spell. I think it requires a material component
nope,
as well.
So I'm reading that incorrectly.
Okay.
Ulimar is bugging Min for the finger. Give to Ulimar. Make experiments. Make way trap. No effect. No come back.
If we light a torch, I can cast control flames to double the area of bright and dim light.
Man, I think this is a good idea. You should give a little this finger.
Little yeah, I like that idea.
No,
well, I mean,
little
I whispered him in. Well,
sticking.
if we get him invested in trying to destroy the fingers, it'll, I don't know, be a good.
I don't want to see a corrupt
little researcher.
We'll just create a potion of death.
He just wants to break him.
He just wants to kill Zevin. What more obsession is that?
Do you even know Zevin?
He knows Zevin. He's been watching.
Here we go, guys.
Did he hate him because hated him?
No, he hated because the lightning bolt came from him.
Yeah, but I didn't kill him. King killed him, technically.
Oh God! As it turned white.
A voice from the trees.
Oh, lay down. Do it.
All right, we have to ignore the god now since he's trying to be Michael Myers.
Oh gosh.
A voice from that she was hidden, so she's coming out.
Yeah, just
take off the mask. You don't need it.
No, keep it on.
No, it's in character.
Oh
It's in character.
It is 100% in character.
You already look like someone that kidnaps kids. Now you're just putting a plus to it.
This is what she looks like.
Okay.
She's dressed in flowing red robes. Her white mask covers her face. The robes are around her. And she says, "What finger?"
No finger.
Woman,
It's
ugly
fun.
woman.
Casper, hand me the.
Make a deception roll, Min.
What finger?
This finger.
This
Fuck off.
finger.
Where's
off.
deception?
Ulima
Hold
has
on, there it is.
fingers.
Oh, it was a 14 though.
I roll a natural 20. She's like, "Don't lie to me."
Oh dang.
Hey, we have a deal.
Even when Min rolls high, it's just being countered.
Ulima's gonna go right to the masked woman and just pull out the grabby hands. Give mask. Ulima wants to make experiment. Give mask.
Yeah. So
As Ulamar approaches her, she walks into the ruins. She begins to hide, Ulamar makes a perception roll as she goes stealth.
Flip flop. Give me the tiara.
Yeah, I'll give them the tiara.
10.
I rolled a 13, so she's hidden from you, Ulamar.
Could I use my passive perception?
Is that?
No, you have to use your active perception that you just rolled.
I'm gonna hold out the tiara and kind of like look for her and be like, I have it. We have it. We got it for you.
Her voice is coming from the shadows. She says, "Why do you lie? What did you find there in the ruins of Ina?"
Your
found
business.
Ulima. They found Ulima.
A lot of goblins.
Well, like, honestly, what business is it of yours? We have a contract. We brought you the tiara. Now give us the payment.
And you brought one of the kobolds back.
But he's not a kobold.
No,
that's
he's
a
our
tiny
friend's-
Croxigor.
It's our
Make a deception roll,
friend's
Kanan.
mate.
This is little.
I have Hey, I'm not minus. No, I am
mean-
minus. I got a -1. All right, here we go.
I mean, technically, it is Ur's child. If we want
I'm
to be technical, so
half-lying.
it's
Can I get a
not a
+2?
lie.
Where's my deception? Here, it's all the way up
Above
here.
history. I know, right? I was looking down at.
I got a 7.
She rolls an 11.
Ulima Cobalt.
He's a
For
kobold.
one time, just embrace from history.
It doesn't
He's got a
matter
7,
who
doesn't
we
really matter.
brought back. He's friendly to us, and he'll honor the same deal that we made with you days ago.
Our
Ulima
friends.
Ulima
died.
Ulima
He's-
no like beard one. Ulima wants stab. Killed with poison. Yes, killed with poison.
Our big friend. He saved this little one after the goblins attacked. We've been
It's
taking
fine.
care of him.
Goblin no attack. You killed kobolds. You killed family. Points at Min.
Yeah, you were the one that was killing the children.
Yep. Yeah, that was the wrong. Yep. Right. Yep. After we attacked, he picked up that one.
Big big one. Take Ulima. Gives name.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Y'all are not doing the best at it in
Ulima,
terms
we'll
of like
do,
convincing people
we'll
right
finish.
now.
Well, it doesn't matter what we're trying to convince.
Ulima
We
will
have a
finish her
contract. Do you
mission.
want to honor it, or should we just go and take this
Oh
thing
my
that
We
you
have
wanted?
your tiara. Where's
Yeah,
the
just get-
sword?
Give me the tiara.
Sword project. Show us the sword.
Come out of hiding.
You're not afraid of a kobold.
She comes around like the pillar here, right?
Mhm.
And she gestures. She's like, "Come forward with the tiara."
I'll step forward.
Perception check. Is there a trap?
Make a perception roll, Kanan.
Shit.
I moved Min up to.
A nat 1 and a 4. Shit, I burnt all my 20s today.
Unfortunately, there's nothing to notice. I just put the models out.
Dice hands.
Minta is here, right? And Min approaches her with the tiara. Do you hand her the tiara?
Yeah. Well, I hold it out, not really hand it to her. I want to see the sword. Why am I?
The
You-
deal was the sword, and you take off the mask.
Give mask.
Honestly, I'm
I don't
okay
really
if
want to
you
see
keep
your
on the
face.
mask.
I don't
My
care.
I just-
word, just give her a moment. She
She
just got
she
this
takes
tiara
the
back.
tiara from you, or she tries to. She holds out her hand, and her hand looks human.
the sword.
The sword is right over there. We will go get it once I get the tiara.
Insight check.
I want to. Yeah,
Roll
I
an
want to make an
insight.
insight check. Can I?
Make an
Can I
insight
make an
check.
insight check?
Yep.
Can I roll bullshit meter too?
It's just called the bullshit meter now. That's
That's
it.
I think that's
It just is.
I got a 22.
So the
15.
party can only roll once. So it would
Pick
be
the
Min.
highest.
So yeah, so it'd be Min.
I
for
mean,
now.
mid rolled first.
Min, she's telling the truth,
Min
but there's
rolled
more
first.
to it, and it's hard to tell because she's wearing a mask.
You're keeping something else.
Ulima
And you are as well.
Grabby hands.
You mentioned.
I'll tell you if you tell me.
I'll show you my. Mine, you show me yours.
I'll show you my scars if you show me mine.
Alright, miss, I'm gonna be completely
She stares at you through the mask, and like the flowing air of the garden, blows with there. Some of the torches. You have a torch in your hand, which you can kind of see. She says, "Fine. Let us go then, and get your sword.
Underneath this mask is Jim Carrey.
This is another mask.
Let's go.
This is another mask.
So I'm just gonna kind of move the models to somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
William's still at the Spectre's knees, just like with grabbing hands pointing upwards.
Good God.
She just like bats you away a little bit.
Go.
He's being a persistent like a child in Disneyland trying to
Give me mask.
Mickey.
I want those Mickey ears. Give it to me. Mom.
Do we all?
Mickey ears.
He's
All the other
looking,
kids have them.
he's looking at Ben with pleading eyes and just still pointing at the mask. No one mask. Umar want mask. Umar want mask.
She goes to. I'm just kind of role playing this a little bit with some of the models and stuff. I've just put up the stone thing here. She like moves away some of the foliage around it, and she says, "This was my husband's sword. He was the great king here long ago." She begins to remove the brush and stuff, and it's hard to tell. Kanan can make the perception roll, I guess, because he's got the highest perception of the group.
Yeah.
I believe so.
So yeah,
Plus
just kind of
with advantage.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
20. 30, 20.
It appears to be like figures, like you saw previously in the ruins of Hethra, lifelike statues of creatures and hands and things like that. It appears to be two figures merged together, but they're kind of like screaming in agony, right? Intertwined together, and she says it's right here.
Don't give her the tiara.
And she kind of just moves around the stone, and she says, "What else did you find?"
I'll relay
A
the
man
information
named
I did
Belek.
to. Yeah.
What did you find? Sorry,
Belek.
Kanan.
Oh.
Who is Belek?
I have not heard of him before.
Stupid beardy
Night.
man on a tree.
He seemed to be a disciple of the darkness.
The darkness is the one who made me
Oh.
and
And
Wanna
tricked
go to-
follow.
me with the wishes of Rizu.
Lucky for you, I don't quite like Rizu either, so...
Me either.
Would it honor you and your husband if I use this sword to kill Rizu?
Make a persuasion roll. Interesting.
Advantage?
I like that.
I wasn't even trying to...
Can I-
Oh!
A natural one.
Can I distract her?
Give her advantage. Like,
Can I
you know,
distract
seems
her
like
so
a good
she can-
advice.
I'm not trying to persuade her, I'm genuinely asking a question, because I kind of want to kill Rizu, so...
No, I like it. It's a persuasion roll. What do you want to say, Ulmar?
Couldn't I distract her so she can get an advantage on it?
Not really. She rolls a natural one.
I'm on top of a rock, just trying to reach for the mask.
So you want to be close to
I
the
just
woman
imagine
now?
this little kid hand just like
So this is what I'm going to move the position of it as Ulumar, as you kind of stumble through your words, Ulumar stumbles forth to try to reach for her, and she says no. And she rips apart the statues, and a sword is there, made of like, you see it erupt in flame. And she grabs it, and she says, "This is the last kobold that I'll let live." And she removes her mask, and we roll initiative.
Oh no!
Give me a second.
We haven't given.
And it's Jim Carrey. No, I'm just kidding.
I knew it!
I was gonna give her the tiara and everything.
Wait.
Yes, but there's a kobold trying to rip off her mask.
He's not right.
Wait,
He's
can I-
doing
And you rolled a natural one on the persuasion roll.
He's doing grabby hands. He's not trying to
Wait, can
rip it
I-
off.
I've moved the models into place.
Ah, dang.
We were
rolling for initiative.
making a deal.
16.
I was gonna say, can I wait? I was gonna say,
Well, that's
wait.
a
Can
dirty
I
20,
make
so-
an intimidation roll to make her back off and to just stay calm?
She grabs the sword. And I roll a 6. Who beats a 6?
I do.
I
Rolled
do.
an 8.
Dang.
I got a 16.
Got a 20.
I got a 19.
Okay, give me a second.
I got a 9.
So everyone beats 6.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill her.
No, I don't want
don't
to.
have
I mean,
to
I don't
either.
think she's
I don't wanna
technically
kill her either.
living. I think she's probably a ghost.
She's not even. Yeah.
As well, I
She's a
mean,
spooky
the thing
ghost.
is the thing is the kobold is coming
Wait.
after her, so she feels threatened.
Wait, is she attractive when she takes off that?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yes.
I'm
yes,
what I'm
yes,
doing.
yes.
This is how
Roll for hot.
this is how the initiative works. She grabs a sword,
No,
right?
she is not.
And she's like removing. She's like this with her mask. As she begins to remove it, and I'm allowing you guys initiative to do something.
Okay.
And that's also up to Ulamar as well. I need to go into the initiative count though. So Min is up
will.
first.
Okay.
1
I am
second.
going-
Kanan. I'm just setting it up, guys. It takes me a second. Kanan and I'm sorry, Ulamar is actually after Min.
I got a 19. Yeah.
Yep. And then Flip Flop is Zevin, and then Flip Flop. This is the order. Min is up first. She has a sword wreathed in flame in her hand, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna put myself between Ulamar and her, and I'm
Okay.
gonna look him dead in the eyes and say, "You need to back off now. We had a deal with her. You are ruining it. Stand down."
She's looking at Ulamar. Perfect.
No, I'm talking to Ulamar. I'm not talking to the woman. The woman, I'm
Yes.
like in front of her.
But Ulamar wants mass. Make it
No.
mass.
Get in your bag. Get in your bag right now.
Get in
young
your
man.
bag.
Get in your bag.
Not the
Young
time.
man, get in the bag.
Go
What is-
to your.
What does Ulamar do as a reaction?
He crosses his arms, hugs like a small child, and just goes to behind a corner.
Okay, so now that he's done that, I'm gonna turn back around and I'm gonna be like, "I'm sorry. Please."
I once was a queen, and you insult me.
I mean, he did it.
She says to Min. Because you rolled a natural 1 in the persuasion roll.
Yeah, I did.
You stumble, and yet you try to bow. You not see royalty. And you hide behind a visage of lies. You
My whole
spoke
life
of
was lies. I've known nothing but lies.
when you came into my garden. You spoke of a finger.
Yeah. It's around my neck.
Kanan is up.
You just stop talking about this finger.
Kanan is up in the initiative count.
Uh,
Does Kanan want to do anything, or are we just like, you guys are non-aggressive at this point?
I'm gonna go over to Ulamar. I'm like, get in the bag, young man. Right? Just try and put him in his own bag of holding. Can I do that?
Yeah, for sure. What does Ulamar do?
He flips him off.
Zevin, what do you do?
Time out.
He's
Time
in
out.
his rebellious teens. He's 3 years
Do I
old.
roll like athletics or something to like force him in the bag?
You want to try to grapple and put him in?
Yeah.
Roll it up.
He's not an 8. Anything will put
So
him
you
in.
roll an athletics check. He rolls
Oh
a
fuck!
natural 1.
God, you're slippery. Oh, don't bite me.
Yeah, exactly. Hilarious.
Wow.
He rolls a natural 20. He reverse Unos you. Umar, do you want to stick him in the bag of holding?
I'm
As you
sticking
like,
it.
as you like swiftly, you kind of twirl him a little bit, and you open the bag, and you can. Kanan leaps forward, and he trips over, but he can fall into your bag of holding if you want.
I'm doing a Tom and Jerry thing. I'm pulling down his pants and holding the bag of holding open for him. They'll fall in.
Kanan falls into the bag of holding.
He's gonna get on like, oh my strongest.
Okay, I'm gonna remove Kanan from the battle map.
Oh my god.
Because, see, Ulamar rolls a natural 20, and Kanan rolls a natural 1.
Yeah.
Zevin is up.
I mean, fair.
I didn't even take out my weapon. I just being like, you know what? Like, please, Your Majesty, we do not mean any type of disrespect to you. We just wanted to come here and be humble. I'm sorry that we actually provoked you with, can't even say kobold friend. We're just here honoring the dying words for our previous friend, not Mr. But yes, please do not take this as a sign of aggression. as I put myself down.
Yeah, your sword isn't even armed. Your axe isn't even drawn. Correct.
Correct.
Roll persuasion roll.
All right. Not
Sorry.
that. Persuasion.
What'd you roll?
Persuasion.
As you kind of are like still maybe coming off a hangover.
That is an 8.
She rolls an 18 to counter you. Says, tell me about the finger dwarf.
Can I pipe up and say he doesn't know anything about it?
Sadly, that is true. I didn't have no information on that at all.
Min makes a deception roll. Again.
Wait, what am I trying to deceive her about?
That you say Zevin doesn't know anything about the finger.
Oh, I thought he straight up doesn't know shit about the finger.
He also just admitted not knowing anything.
I was gonna say I thought he just didn't know shit.
Umar just orders.
Because the discussion was between me, Kanan, and Flip Flop, so I didn't think he knew anything.
Umar mutters like
yeah, but Zevin's still like nearby and like listening. You know, he's not like totally
I doubt
aloof.
he's listening.
Umar just gonna pout and just mutter like, Unimar wants to use mask to make device to break finger. Like a pouting child. And just kicked a rock.
I'm on my knees. I truly know nothing as I bow very much to the ground.
Why do you bring these kobolds to my garden then, dwarf?
Again, the only reason why this kobold is with us is technically he was like a foster child of our previous companion, Mr.
Just point at the dead corpse nearby.
Say him.
Yeah, they drag it.
He didn't have any types of dreams, much less he just wanted to make sure that his own child made it out alive and in decent condition.
And what makes you so worthy to wield my husband's sword?
She points a sword at like Burns as Min is kind of in front of her. She's like across the thing, right? It burns in the air, and she says, "Leave the tiara, you liar."
We had a deal.
I know.
The tiara
Leave
for the
the
sword.
tiara.
Then hand me the sword. I'll tell you all you want to know.
What does Casper do?
So Casper moves up and
Okay.
he's gonna get on one knee and sort of bow and say, "Your Majesty, I know we have threatened you in this sacred place that you call your home, but we simply want to honor our deal and move away and leave you at peace."
You have the grace of someone in court. What land do you hail from, small one?
She called you short.
Really?
I originally come from Oren.
What city? And who is your king there? And are you of nobility?
I am not of nobility, yet I have dealt with many as their advisors and some of their most trusted.
Make a persuasion roll with disadvantage as you're not of nobility.
Can I make this? Can I do deception?
You didn't lie about it, though. You didn't say you were a part of nobility. You said you weren't. So now you make the persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Well, I was trying to deceive.
This is like a queen of the high court, really, right?
An advisor.
I rolled, so make a roll with disadvantage, please.
You guys
lie, we love. Just keep pushing. Lie some more. Eventually, we'll roll it out.
You got to play into your character, man. You're a liar, right? Your guy like wrote up some false contracts.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you are a filthy peasant. Not worthy to wield my husband's sword. Not one of you are worthy. She points to each one of you. Leave the
I'm
tiara.
not worthy?
We might know one sword.
Can I
make box. break finger. No.
What
come
would
back.
make us worthy then? We got your tiara. That should be enough.
You're worthy to wield the king's blade, and yet you lie about all the treasure you found there.
Treasure?
You found something great, didn't you? You couldn't
A
touch.
statue?
No treasure.
Make one last deception roll.
Well, you already
Did we actually find treasure? Because I don't recall finding
No,
treasure.
we
I only
didn't.
saw the statue.
I mean, we found a couple scrolls and like,
Unless the mushrooms were the treasure.
She's referring to the
Like,
finger.
all of it
You
glowing.
should just be like, the finger is
I
no
was
treasure.
Ulimar's the treasure.
You have to make one last deception roll as you try to hide the finger.
Oh, it's just
No,
gonna
I
get
showed her I
higher.
had the finger.
You showed her?
Yeah.
way long ago.
Yeah,
She
well,
you
While
did?
ago.
yeah,
You did
yeah,
show the finger?
yeah.
She makes a charisma saving throw as she looks at the finger. She rolls a natural 20. She's like, "What is that?"
Potato.
His finger. Ulimar wants the mask. Make box. Destroy
It's-
finger.
Stay quiet in the corner.
Flip flop. What was this
Fuck
again?
you,
This
beard
is
man.
Not
this
the
is a
time.
finger I saw in a dream from when we slept in that temple. There, you needed all 5 of them to destroy or bring her back.
Leave
The
it
void,
here,
the darkness.
and I will give you the sword. She puts the sword in the ground. The flames erupt around it. And she says, "Leave the finger, and you may also take the tiara with you."
My lady, I don't.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
slight
I
problem.
don't know if I could leave the finger. It just keeps coming back to my neck. I think it's cursed.
Box. Make box.
The only way to take it from you then
It's to kill you.
Is to kill me.
is she removes her masks. You see the hideous face of her. Make a constitution saving throw as you begin to turn to stone.
Oh, dang.
I just
don't
like this. Yep. I'm going.
You're
I'm getting
restrained
stoned.
as you feel your body begin to turn to stone. And that's where we'll start the initiative count. That's where we'll start our next game, I think, too. As the initiative count start as Min is up. Right, that was Min's turn, I'm thinking.
God damn it! I want to
And
make.
Ulamar will be up.
Min's just not having a good.
I want to make a
I just
bag
bought
of
another
devour-
thing for her.
God damn
Rest
it,
in peace, the $7.
$8 back.
I want to make the bag of devouring with that mask. God damn it!
We better not die. I did just buy it. I just bought one.
You just bought the mini?
Yeah, you keep bitching
Where's
at
it
me
at?
about it.
Where's it at?
I
Not
don't
gonna
know
make
how
a
to
new
set it
mini.
up yet. I need to figure.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, that was good.
I was like,
Good,
wait.
damn it!
I
Yeah,
was like,
Damn it.
damn
I was
it!
like, wait a
Ask,
minute.
Give me the fucking
Hold on.
mask. I want to make the bag of devouring.
Don't worry, I have a paladin on my back burner here, so
Oh well.
Kanan, I don't see it in my link, so you haven't linked it up correctly yet.
I think
Yeah, I
Min's
don't
the
know
only
how.
person who's
I was
actually
gonna-
gone
I
through
just
2
spotted it
characters
during the
in
session.
one game.
Man, that'd be a third
you go
character.
to your
Damn.
settings.
No, I really like it. You guys almost convinced her, but you guys were just rolling like shit.
You guys
Yeah.
rolling complete like shit.
I was like, take it from me. I don't know. It just keeps coming back.
Kane's
Shit.
already dead though.
Who?
She rolls a natural 20.
Me?
She knows
I'm not
about
dead.
the fingers.
There's
The
10
bag
minutes.
You only have 10 minutes of air in there. You
Yeah,
can't
it
really
hasn't
open
been
it.
10 minutes. It's been like
You
6.
can't.
It's been like
Wait,
only a few
open
minutes.
the-
Kanan's not
Kanan
suffocating
got
yet.
in the bag?
Yes, Kanan slipped
Yeah.
into
My
the bag.
guy.
Without pants too.
Well, he wasn't. He didn't go in there willingly. He fell in there after.
He rolled a natural 1.
Without his pants. Pretty much that's now a trophy for Ulimar.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, no, but I also I can break out of it. I think I need to make a DC 10.
No,
or something. Oh.
Yes, we'll make the roll when it comes to your turn, Kanan.
Well,
We can
yeah,
try. You can try to
The
escape.
actual ruling for the bag of holding, you can't open the bag from inside. You
That
have
is
to have
true.
Someone else open from the outside.
But we don't
My
want to
brain-
leave Kanan out of it. He just has
Yeah.
to make a roll.
Yeah. My brain was
Don't
like
you-
wondering,
I
like,
thought
wait
you
a
could
minute,
force
how
it
was I
open.
not worthy?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
Zevin almost convinced him
I
too.
swore you could.
I'm
Only
certain you
the
can force
bag
it
man
open.
can actually open it from the inside.
So how I was doing it, guys, is you rolled like your persuasion, but then I would roll her insight. If her
Right.
insight
Oh.
was like higher than yours, she basically would fail. And I was
Oh.
rolling pretty good with her as well.
I was like, well, how did I lie? I didn't-
No, you guys were doing great. Like it just the shit rolls.
Got it.
And of course, you know, Flip Flop like fumbled a little bit because he was trying to be truthful about it because he's gone from evil to neutral now.
Well, I'm neutral,
yeah,
chaotic,
Ulimas right
so
now, his interest.
I didn't want to fully lie and be like, "Fuck us."
You went from killing
Fuck
Kareem
this
to trying to
I
convince the
did not kill
BBG.
Kareem.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Kanan, don't leave. I need you to put your model in, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ulima's
interest is right now is to conceal the finger. So he's already whipping out like hundreds of ideas in his head, and he needs materials for it. And the mask is a prime material for the making the bag of devouring. He's like dead set on trying to get that mask.
I had a great storyline for Min. I'm gonna be really upset if she
Now
just, like,
she's
dies.
basically. You said like, "Hey, I can't take it off." I'm like, because I can
It's
tell.
like, I have no idea.
So she has to
how.
kill you now. Yeah, I mean, like, she's just like whatever. She knows. She rolls a natural 20. She knows about the fingers. She's also old. She knows all like the history behind the fingers as well.
Yeah.
So she is going to kill you for them for sure.
I was not.
Or she's going to kill you at least, or try to kill you. Now it's up to the group if they want to, do whatever they want to do.
Yeah,
I was going to go for one final attempt before we actually started.
We can remove.
We all have characters. I love how we all have like characters on the back burner, like just ready to jump in.
100%. There's.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who constantly feels like, man, I wish I could.
There's
play
no
this
way
character
Ulima's
right
gonna be dying because I have an escape route. This bitch can't get me.
Guys, should I
Trick.
connect my character into the campaign?
I feel like you're gonna need to.
You failed your first saving throw, but it's all good.
Like
I got rope trick. I can bring.
I don't think so.
Wait, who's got decent acrobatics?
I do.
Other than Seven, because I'm not giving a rope to Seven.
Just role play it out, man.
I mean, I already have a rope.
Oh,
Be really creative.
ready.
Rope trick.
I'm ready.
It opens up.
You are just gonna be you're just gonna turn your race is gonna become what was that stone race?
Genasi.
Genasi's, yeah.
You're just an earth genasi.
Zevin, rope trick is pretty much a pocket dimension pops up above and a rope pops out. Whoever climbs in it is safe because they're in another dimension unless the target can jump into that so-called pocket dimension.
Man, if it makes you feel better, I'll make a model for her too.
Yeah, like I have like +6 in athletics.
Yeah, but he's not gonna give you that rope.
Dang. Yeah, I was gonna be like.
Kanan, did you link your account yet?
I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
I'm already in the process of creating your Earth Genasi.
I already made a what did I make?
A paladin.
Eladrian variant.
I got an idea of what to make your character in. An earth/armored warrior with a lance, a spear, stone crystal going from the face all the way down to the neck. Different base patterns. I got a whole idea of what I'm doing with this fucker.
Kanan, I'm gonna message you the information.
Okay.
That's the tutorial to do it.
I have to hop off.
Thank you, man.
So I will see you guys next week.
Don't die.
Yeah.
As your feet begin to turn to stone.
I'm the only one left from the original session at this point.
Yeah.
And Zevin's the original.
Zevin is.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Zevin's the original.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I'm the original. I lived.
You weren't there on the boat with us when we first
Yeah,
started.
yeah.
You weren't a slave.
Zevin fought in the arena where you saw your child.
Yeah.
What?
We started in
okay. So
Yeah,
we got two left.
I have
There's two of us
existed.
left.
Yeah.
I don't know, because you just popped up. I didn't know where you came from. Because you weren't on the boat, so I didn't know.
Yeah, that was kind of the second rebirthing of this game. Because the first 3 or 4 sessions, we had people not show up.
Yeah.
It's a problem because the Monday game, it's harder for people to show up on, I've noticed.
Yeah.
For those people that are doing, by the way, Flip Flop, I did speak with Dunby and also Kanan too. I'm probably going to do a paid game on Fridays. For Dunby, he mentioned a time on Friday, so probably during the day or something. We'll figure out a time that's more convenient for you guys.
Well, I probably can't do another game.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I'd like to, but I don't. I'm taking on some. I was actually worried that I might have to drop this game. Yeah, but I decided not to because I was having too much fun.
We miss you, man.
Yeah, so
I just know it's kind of difficult for you to make the time though, Kanan, right?
No, it's mostly fine. I mean, I've made every game since I started, except for an hour ago. That's just because I overslept. I literally got out of bed, put on my headphones, and sat down. So no, it's fine. Time wise, anyway.
Zevin, are you Umbral Goddess?
What's up?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out who Umbral Goddess is.
Oh no,
not one of mine.
It's me. I'm Umbral Goddess. I'm
no,
the
you're
goddess
not.
of yeah, I am.
Are you really?
Dang, I'm really kind of sad. I wanted to try one last down dish effort to like make her believe us.
You guys were doing great.
Yeah, until Kanan busted his ass with his pants down into a bag of holding. That was funny stuff.